Hey, Ron.
What's up? Talk to me.
I got a question for the panel, and I keep hearing this a lot from people, whether it's on TikTok, whether it's on YouTube. Should we be talking about Tim Duncan as an all-time great five man?
Instead of an all-time great power forward?
Like we talk about him as a four man. Should we be talking about him like a five man like that?
If we I got Tim Duncan number 4 all time, right?
At the 5 spot? Okay,
I'm talking about overall, just all time. So if that
five,
and that's regardless what position you put him as.
Right.
So that means if you ask me, if I gotta rank him in the centers, he's still top 5 because he's on now. He's still top 5 centers. If he's a center, he's a top 5 center to me too.
Right.
Because I got Kareem 1, Shaq 2, Hakeem 3. So that just means Duncan's 3 and Hakeem's 4 now. For me, as if we're talking about centers.
Mars?
I think he's a center. I think he played it's like 50-50 where he's like listed as. But then
he played one more season. He played one more season at the 5 than he did at the 4.
Oh, well, there we go. Then you look like next to David Robinson. Like if we're gonna do it with the traditional roles, David Robinson played more like a forward than Tim Duncan did when they played together. Tim Duncan guarded the large portion of 5 men. He also played more on the block, whereas David Robinson was more so at the high post. So you could argue David Robinson played more like a forward than Tim Duncan did. Then after David Robinson, Greg Popovich even said Tim Duncan was a center as well. But after David Robinson, then they start running but I'm not going to disrespect anyone, but they run more lower minute centers, like guys like Malik Rose, guys like Fabrizio Roberto, those type of guys where they started, but Tim Duncan functionally played the 5 for the most part, still in those systems as well. So I consider him as a 5, but I mean, it makes it better if you say he's the greatest power forward ever than just saying he's a top 5 center. Because he's not going to be the greatest center. I mean, that's still going to be Kareem. But he would, as a power forward, he would still be ranked number 1. So I guess it's just more like a compliment to him that he's the greatest of all time at a certain position, even though to me he's a center.
Ticket.
I agree with everything Mars just said. Everything. Everything he just said, I totally agree. So, yep.
I just think about him. About him.
All in all, chill. He's just a great.
Yeah, he is 100%.
Yes, he is a great. Yes,
100.
No matter no matter what position we put him at.
Right. I just think about him at the 4. He had more of an advantage at the 4. He was bigger than 99% of the 4s, both offensively and defensively. He had that advantage. Rebounding, he had an advantage. Simply again because he was bigger. That offense, like you said, Mars, that they ran the high-low with him and David Robinson, but they interchanged that too because both of them played the 5. So he also played the high portion of the 5, high portion of the high-low, dumping it down to David Robinson also. So he was matched up on the bigger 5s, but he was matched up on 5s a lot. With that also being said, so was David Robinson. Now they both came out of college playing the 5, very much like Olajuwon and Ralph Sampson. Only except they put Olajuwon at the 5 right from the beginning, and Ralph Sampson played more of the 4 simply because Ralph Sampson handled the basketball. Ralph Sampson shot the mid range, so he played a lot of 4. And Olajuwon was more of the rim protector, more of the rebounder. David Robinson came out of not David Robinson. Tim Duncan came out of college playing the 5 also. It made more sense to put him at the 4, considering who David Robinson was. He outran a lot of 5s. He also had a really good mid-range game coming out of college. So with that, with all of that being said, his best years were at the 4. He was more portable, I will say that, but his best years were at the 4. And when you compare him to the other 5s, all-time greats, Chamberlain, Jabbar, Russell, Shaq, Olajuwon, Moses, David Robinson, Ewing, Joker, Dwight Howard, Robert Parrish. Those 10 years in terms of numbers, they don't really compare that much as opposed to him at the 4. I mean, he blows a lot of those 4. He blows a lot of those other 4 men away when it comes to from a number standpoint. In 9 years, as opposed to in 10 years, he doesn't really match up that way. He matches up, but he doesn't match up nearly as much with those 5 men as he does with the 4 men.
Yo,
Yeah,
chill. So
he did hit his peak at the power forward position. I do agree with that. So I mean, I guess you could say he's a power forward based on that. Sorry, Ron.
no, my question would simply be, what would you guys rather have him as? Like, let's say you had above average center or an above average power forward that you can choose from. Is it any difference? Would you rather have him at the 4 or would you rather take him at the 5?
I just think he was more productive at the 4, and he was more interchangeable at the 4 because he caused so much of a mismatch. So, for example, when they played in the 99 finals against the Knicks, well, even though Ewing wasn't healthy and Marcus Camby was out there, Larry Johnson was matched up on Tim Duncan. He's too small. He can't cover Duncan. And Duncan was big enough to handle him at the 4 defensively because his ability to recover whenever he got beat was one of the best, right? So when you move over to him playing the 4, when they were playing against the Lakers, him against Robert Horry, I mean, he was holding his own against Robert Horry defensively, and then offensively, Robert Horry just had the most difficult time dealing with him. So if I had to choose between the two, I'd much rather him at the 4 than at the 5.
Well, I think it's going to depend on era, Ron. Right? In that era, he's probably better suited for the 4, which is why he was more productive. But in today's era, Duncan's at the 5, right? Because he's going to have the advantage in 8 out of the 10 nights. He's going to have an advantage at the 5, like he did at the 4 with the examples that Chill just gave. So I think that's going to play into account too.
Mars, Bob.
I agree with what Fluent said. In today's game, he'd play the 5 because, I mean, at this point, you really only run like one prototypical big for most teams anyway. So you probably use him as like a rim protector, and you'd probably have like a 6'8" power forward next to him just for the mobility. But back then, I think 2 bigs. I think he can play the 4 or the 5. I don't think it really makes much of a difference. But I'd probably just say 4 back then, 5 now. That's what I would say is what he'd be.
Don't matter to me as long as he's on the court. He could play any position he want.
No, I feel that.
Just put that jersey on and let's get busy.
Tickets, you got a preference?
He will get busy. He will get busy.
Right.
Nah, he cool. 4 or 5 don't matter. He gonna dominate either way.
So that kind of brings me to my next question then. And Chill, I'm glad you brought this up because now I want to know, like, is Tim Duncan the most versatile big that we've ever seen?
KG was
Kevin Garnett.
Very, very.
I'm talking about, when I say versatile, I'm not talking about in terms of able to do everything. I'm talking about in terms of fluidity of able to switch from power forward to center and play both positions at an elite level.
I mean, you got Hakeem, you got KG, Tim Duncan. I can't say yes, Ron, but I mean, saying yes isn't wrong.
I don't think KG was much of a 5 man or had to deal with a lot of 5s. I think he was more of a 4 man. I think KG, in terms of portability, he was able to switch on the 3s more than he was able to switch on the 5s.
That's very true.
So, with that being said, Tim Duncan, I'm sorry, Hakeem Olajuwon was able to switch onto the 4 and the 5, and offensively, he was also able to play the 4 and the 5 productively. Joker, on the other hand, when I think about Joker today, I think Joker would really struggle. I mean, don't get me wrong. Offensively, I think he'd be really good, but defensively, I think he would really struggle at the 5, having to deal with Ewing and Olajuwon and David Robinson and Shaq. I think he would have a really difficult time with those guys. Lonzo Mourning. I think he'd have a really difficult time with those guys. So when you talk about a guy being, I'm sorry, Big Eyes. When you talk about a guy being versatile, I don't think Olajuwon would struggle that much in today's era. I think he can move over to the 4. I think he can move over to the 5 and still be phenomenal in today's game in particular.
I'll go even further than say he would struggle. I would just come right out and say he'd get exposed.
That's fair. That's fair.
And I know your question is versatility. Like, I feel like you mean more of the 4 or 5, but if you're actually talking front court, I actually think KG is still the most versatile. Because he for sure could play the 4. He could play the 5 a little bit, but he could play the 3. Whereas Duncan, Jokic, Olajuwon, who could all play the 4 or 5, none of them are touching the 3. None of them are touching the 3 position. So I'd say KG is the most versatile, but I would say Hakeem, if you're just talking 4 or 5, is the one that offensively, like they just said, offensively, defensively, he plays the 4 or 5. It don't miss a beat. Like you wouldn't even notice the difference.
And I get on Ticket a lot about how he gets on Joker, but when I sit down and I think about, Joker having to deal with Ewing on the box, like he would be in trouble. he would have a really difficult time having to deal with Patch. As physical as Joker is, Ewing was just as physical. Olajuwon, Shaq, I think those guys would give him hell just on the box. And at the 4 spot, when you're moving over to guys like, Joker being the quote-unquote versatile guy that he is, if Joker had to move over to the 4, can you imagine him trying to deal with Malone or Barkley, having to deal with those guys in particular, just defensively? I ain't even talking about from an offensive standpoint, but from a defensive standpoint, having to deal with guys like Terry Cummings. And Terry Cummings wasn't Malone or Barkley, but guys like that.
Even though Jokic was drafted as a power forward.
He was drafted to play the 4.
Yeah, he was drafted as a power
That's
forward.
news. I did not. I
yeah,
learn something new every day.
But it would be weird for me to see him in that role.
Right.
All right, fellas, keeping it pushing. We got a few super chats. We're gonna go ahead and start with these early. You guys keep in mind, you see the title of the show. We will be ranking the top, not 50, but possibly even 60 best players from this past NBA season. I'll go ahead and share that screen with you guys. You guys can see some of the guys we'll be working with before we get involved with it. But I got some super chats right now that I'm going to go ahead and read. Vortex Nicholas 4 said, what would the league look like with just one conference? No East or West Conference. All 30 teams under one conference. What would playoffs look like? We feeling this, fellas?
Fantastic.
No.
Fantastic.
I hate that.
Excellent idea.
Why you like it, Tom?
Here's why I like it. Because the reason there was Eastern Conference, Western Conference, Atlantic Division, these divisions, Northwest Division, was because of travel. Because they were flying commercial flights. And they had to, schlep through the airport like the rest of us. And that made it where you don't want to be traveling East Coast to West Coast. It was a pain. We've all traveled. We all know that. But now they have private charters. They don't go through the traditional, even the one time they come to Canada, customs. They don't have to wait in these lines. They jump on their private jets and off they go. So why not have just the NBA? You can still, they want to set up and let everybody play everybody, whatever it is, 3 times, 2 times, whatever it is to make a schedule work. And I love the idea of the top 16 teams, forget the play-in, the top 16 teams make the playoffs, 1 plays 16, 2 plays 15, et cetera, et cetera. Absolutely. Really give people a reason for the regular season to mean something, because now I'm not playing 8, who could possibly, we saw in the West where the 8 seed had 50 wins. No, I get to play the 16th team. That is the true definition of making the regular season worth something, because now I'm playing the 16th team. That's what I should get. So I love it. I love it. Now, you might want to have to do some division because you want to create rivalries and those types of things, because 30 teams you're going to play, if you play everybody twice, that's 58 games. So you probably want to have a little bit more than that. So that's probably another reason why they want to create rivalries and teams playing each other more. But I love it. I love it.
I know I sound like an old head, but this goes to the social media instant offense or the instant gratification life that we live in today, where everything is one-on-one. All of a sudden, we're going to take out rivalries. We're going to take out divisions. We're going to take out conference championships. I care about the Eastern Conference Championship. That's a big deal to me. I care about the Western Conference Championship. I like that rivalry between the Bulls and the Knicks. And because I like that rivalry between the Bulls and the Knicks, now you want to eliminate that, and not just eliminate that, you want to eliminate division rivalries. You want to eliminate the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks. You want to eliminate the Lakers and the Sacramento Kings. You want to eliminate that. And that goes back to this social media, instant gratification, one-on-one, everything is about me logic, and I hate that. I just hate it.
Do you know why those teams are rivals? Like the Knicks and Miami. You know why they're rivals? It's not because they were in this. It's because they were in the same division, but it's because they were in the same division. So because they played each other more, because they faced off in the playoffs more, they became rivals. This opens the door to new rivalries. Because if you're forever the 8 seed and you're playing the 9 seed, it doesn't matter if you're LA and Boston, or let's get Seattle a team, Seattle or Portland and Miami. You can create new rivalries, right? The only reason those are rivals is because they played each other so much. Now, that's not to say if you don't want to have, listen, I already gave you a situation where there's 58 games. Well, we still got 20 some odd games, 24 games. Well, use those traditional rivalries. Have 2 extra games of the Knicks and Heat. have 2 games of the Celtics and Lakers, 2 extra games, whatever
Mm-hmm.
that is, you can still do that. So you can still pay homage to those traditional rivalries, but I think you create new ones.
We can create new rivalries, no question about that. But another reason why they were a rivalry is because the New York Knicks and the Miami Heat were in the Eastern Conference Championship, vowing to get to the NBA Championship. So for Eastern Conference supremacy, these two had to go against each other. The Lakers and the Sacramento Kings had to go up against each other for Western Conference supremacy. So they know that next year, when you get back to the season, the road to the NBA Championship in the West goes through the Lakers. The road to the NBA Championship in the East goes through the Knicks, or it goes through the Bulls, as opposed to now we're going to eliminate all of that. And now the rivalry is going to be the Trailblazers and the Boston Celtics.
Love it. Love it. Oh, by the way, it's homage. Mrs. Fluent just made me more fluent. An homage. Excuse me.
I don't know what homage is. I'm not loving Phoenix in Minnesota as a rivalry. No, I don't.
Homage. It means to pay tribute to.
Right.
So chill. You wouldn't like it if, because like over the last few years, well, really over like the last 20 years, I can mainly speak of this. It's been like the regular season has been mainly dominated by the Western Conference teams, where those teams, the top 4 teams over there, are typically better than the top 8 teams over here, or like how this last year the East was kind of top heavy. So it's like you don't like it where the 2 best teams in the league both get put on opposite sides, and then you go from there. So now it's fully balanced out. You see what I'm saying?
You can't say a player made it through a weak East or a weak West to get to the final. Like, you went through the best of the best. They earned that chip.
Well, with that being said, we are now having a shift. The Eastern Conference has become much stronger, and it looks like it's getting better, which is what happens throughout the NBA. In the 80s, the Eastern Conference was serious. In the 90s, the Eastern Conference was serious. In the 2000s, the Western Conference became supreme. And then in the 2010s, the Western Conference also became supreme. So now we're moving back toward the Eastern Conference. And last I checked, the majority of the people in America live on the East Coast. And the NBA is the best when the Eastern Conference is a big deal. So don't get me wrong, Ron. I can appreciate if the Chicago Bulls, who were the best team in the NBA, you want the best team in the NBA to play against you. You want the 2 best teams to play against each other. All right, I could get with that. But the majority of the time, I think that's what happens. The best teams play against each other.
Do you feel there's still those rivalries though, with so much player movement such as it is today?
It is for the fans. Like the fans try to keep it going, but I don't think the rivalries are anything like they used to be. And I mean, it's a lot of it's on the Kings, but the Kings and Lakers rivalry isn't a rivalry no more. That's just the Kings fans still, holding on to old times, and
because for it to be a rivalry, you got to win, Ox.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, a lot of rivalries are dead, but a lot of fans like that are just, what do you call it? Nostalgia, But I'm in favor of just opening the league up. We don't need an Eastern Conference, Western Conference. All these teams can afford it. It's not like it's too expensive to fly over there. And I don't. And me, I fly a lot, so I don't really. I've never seen it. There's no big difference between a 3-hour flight and a 5-hour flight, a 2-hour flight and a 4-hour flight. It's not that big a difference to me.
Jay, would you be more in favor of this if it was like there was still an East and a West, so they played the East more and the West played the West more? But then when it came playoff time, they just ranked them 1 through 16.
Yes,
but you can't do that because everybody hasn't played the same people. I think if you do the 1 through 16, you can't. I can't have to see LeBron James 4 times a year, and you get to see Joel Embiid 4 times a year. You know what I mean? Like, no, that's not fair. That's not a fair comparison. But y'all get what I'm saying though. Like if I play somebody more times than you play them, and they beat me and they're better than the people you're playing, then why would it work out like that? I think if everybody, let's say I played every team 3 times. Everybody plays everybody 3 times. No 2 times, no 4 times. Just I mean that'd be more. That'd be more than. So that's 87.
Too much. It would
that's
have
only
to
5
be,
more games. It's only 5 more games.
People are saying 82 is too much.
People are trying to cut down on
do that.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe
they stop acting like.
Maybe not play. Maybe not add 5 more games. Instead, just we'll play everybody the same Could we play?
Well,
Could we play
no,
everybody?
but no,
Play
hold on,
everybody
hold on,
twice?
hold on.
Play everybody twice.
You either
That's
play
not bad.
everybody twice or 3 times. So it's 58
But
or
Bob,
87. Those are the options.
gotta be
I don't know.
three.
I don't know if anybody has these numbers offhand. I don't have these numbers offhand. But doesn't like an Atlantic Division team, let's say, don't the Knicks play the Heat more often than the Knicks play Indiana right now? But they still might.
so.
I think
Okay.
it's 3 versus 2 or something.
Three versus
They still
four.
might. So they
4
still
versus
played
3. Yeah.
4 versus
Yeah.
3. They still play another team more or less, and then they still might have that team matched up with them in the first round of the playoffs.
Right, but
So
it's,
what's the
it's,
difference?
it's completely different from the West to the East. That's what I'm talking about. Like in
Well, they play
if I
they play their division 4 times. They play out of their division 3 times, and then they play the West Coast teams 2 times.
right.
So it's not. It's
But that's that's the same for everybody in their division, and in their conference, they're still playing 3 times.
So if
I
you played,
understand.
if you
understand
played
there's a
everybody,
difference. I'm in
so
more
if you
favor.
played
I'm in
everybody
favor
twice,
of.
if you played
I'm-
everybody twice and then played the Eastern Conference teams all 3 times, I don't know what that math works out to. Would that be okay? Because that probably gets you to around 80 games too.
I mean that might work, but I'm just more in favor of everybody playing every team the same amount of times. Everybody plays
actually,
everybody
that's
3 times. It's
oh.
5. It's 5 more games. I understand it's 87 instead of 82, but I mean,
Yeah.
shit. Like it's to me.
I know
it makes the league
it's
better.
29. I know it's 29 teams, but just to make math easy, I'll say 30. If you play 30 teams, twice, that's 60. No, sorry, 15. Sorry, if you play 15 teams in the West twice, that's 30.
Mhm.
15 teams in the East 3 times, that's
45.
45. That's 75 games.
I mean,
Maybe
I can see
everybody
that.
gets what they want.
I could see that. So the Western Conference, y'all just play each other 3 and then play every East
Yeah.
twice, so it opens up. I mean, I could see that, but
You just got to add. You got to add
still,
Seattle. You just got to add
Right.
Seattle, so you have 30 teams to play.
I'm still in favor of just to play everybody 3 times. And I mean, they're adding the middle of the season tournament anyway, so just knock that middle of the season crap out, and then let's play everybody plays each other 3 times. That way, it's all even. We can't have no excuses, no crying. Like, oh, well, the West was weak this year, the East was weak this year. Well, you played the West and the East the same amount of time, so you can't have that excuse anymore. No more. Oh, well, Brown was in the East. Y'all didn't have to deal with LeBron every day. That's me. That's me being DeMar DeRozan, y'all. Y'all didn't have to play DeMar. Y'all didn't have to play LeBron.
You talking about one common conference, or are you talking about as is right now?
I mean, you can still call it the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. That's fine, but just to keep it split, like, oh, this team and this team, and the All-Star game or whatever, we can have it for those purposes and just for geographical purposes. But at the end of the day, when it's the playoff time, we go 1 through 16.
Got you.
Because let's be honest, no one's raising their Atlantic Division title, and I don't know who's raising their Eastern Conference championship banner. So
the Miami Heat are. The Miami Heat.
I would raise that. I would raise
they
those.
are. They have those in they have those in the arena. Not only do they have those in the arena, the Chicago Bulls have all 6 of their Eastern Conference championships banners in the arena. Yes, they do. That's a see the problem that
definitely raise that.
This stuff matters, man. This stuff matters more than people. It just matters. It's always mattered. To getting there matters. Don't get me wrong. Winning, you need a lot of stuff to go your way, but it's hard to get to the NBA championship, man. It is hard to do that. And to do it multiple times, hell yeah, I want to make sure that people know, the road to the NBA championship goes through Miami. The road to the NBA championship goes through Orlando. Hell yes.
If it's my team, I'm raising every banner.
Hell yeah.
Banner.
Hell yeah.
I don't care what it is.
The Miami Heat got all their division banners in the arena.
That's because you're a Kings fan.
The Cavs have all their division banners.
It has nothing to do with that.
The Cavs have all their division banners hung up. The Cleveland Cavaliers do. All of them.
Fluent, you don't like. It's not like being a Kings fan. I've just been stuck in Arco Arena for 20 years, just thinking about only the Kings. Like I've liked other teams. I've enjoyed basketball these past couple of decades.
That whole, I have such a disdain for it. If you didn't win the whole thing, you didn't do anything. Logic because that's just not true. That's not true.
You're first or your last. Did you not?
No, that's not true. No,
I'm not with that. I hate that.
So a team like Sacramento, who by the way hadn't made the playoffs in how long, Big Ox? And since 2000, let's say 2006, I guess 2006.
Yeah,
what happens if
06.
What happens if they won the Pacific Division this year? That's a big ass deal for a team that hadn't been in the playoffs in 17 years.
Wait, we didn't win the Pacific Division this year?
Did you win the Pacific Division?
I believe we did.
Okay, so Sacramento. I'm sorry,
I
Big
had
Ox.
to.
I'm just going off
I
the
was
top
third.
here.
Go
So-
ahead, chill.
Raise that banner.
Hey, chill. We need that love.
I just want to make sure that I don't want to.
And that's big for y'all. That's
Yeah, that's
major.
a big deal. That is a huge deal. So the fact that the Sacramento Kings didn't win the NBA championship, now this season was a failure. No, it wasn't, because we're building something. This year we won the division. How about next year we end up winning the Western Conference championship? Well, you didn't win the NBA championship, so it doesn't matter. Yes, it does. Because
right now.
before 2 years ago, we hadn't been in the playoffs in almost 20 years. So it's obvious that we're building something, clearly. So the idea that we are less than if you don't win the NBA championship, I hate that logic, man. And it comes from these spoiled, rotten franchises like this dude, my co-host over here, with the Lakers and with the Boston Celtics, who think that they're a bigger deal than they actually are. Because just so you guys know, the Boston Celtics, since Larry Bird won the league MVP in 1986, these how many NBA championships they have. But if you let them tell it, all they care about is championships in Boston. No, y'all don't. Winning the NBA championship matters. Don't get me. Winning the NBA championship matters. I'm not going to fight that. However,
the Lakers are who
getting there and the steps to get there matters, and that should be acknowledged. That's not praising losing, because you still are doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Steps to success, right, Mars?
Exactly.
There was the one kid that came on Chill with Chill, that one episode. He's from Boston, and he's like upset about the lack of championships in Boston. Like he hasn't been a Patriots fan, a Red Sox, a Celtic, and a Bruin. Like they all don't got some hardware.
Think about that in your life. In your lifetime, you got to see the Celtics, the Patriots, the Bruins, and the Red Sox win the world championship more than once.
Well, no. In his lifetime, he probably only saw the Celtics win it once.
Yeah, well, that's more than I've seen for it.
Spoiled, rotten fans. Rotten.
But then even like Miami, though, for instance, like it's no way in hell I would ever classify their season this year as a failure. No way. If you ask me, they overachieved, and they greatly overachieved. But I mean, Floyd, you just said it's championship or nothing. If you're not first, you're last.
I was making a Talladega Nights reference, making a joke.
Okay.
But hey,
troll alert.
Listen, let's be honest though, that is the end goal. Like technically, like you start a season for everybody. For everybody, you start.
Are the Charlotte Hornets in the 23-24 season? The goal is to win the NBA championship.
That should be their goal, yes. And there's nothing wrong. Like everyone says, failure, like it's this terrible thing that you should like be scrutinized over. No, everybody fails. Everybody has failed. Everyone will continue to fail. So as a team, what my expectation is, if I'm owning a team, I want us to do our best to win a championship. Now, realistically, do I think we're going to win one every year? No, but that should be the goal. And if you don't, you failed, which is okay. What do I do now to get better the next year? What steps can I make to get better the next year? That should be the goal. And it's not, right? The goals of teams are to make money. And that's where fans and ownership have that disconnect. Ownership wants to make money. Fans want to win. But I would say wanting to win should be at least on your list of things you want to do every year. Absolutely.
But
then if not, what are we doing? If that's not the goal, what are we doing?
Isn't that something that like coaches, GMs, and even at like the college level and athletic directors, isn't that something that they just say to make sure that everybody believes we're trying hard, we're working hard, we're doing our job?
Like the Knicks were doing.
Yeah,
like, hey,
you come around here, you come to this team, you come to this franchise, we're here to win championships. We got championship mindset. We got championship DNA. We got championship pedigree. We're here to win championships. Like, isn't that something that everybody just says so that everybody believes, oh, they're doing their job over there?
I mean, but here's the thing, though.
What happens to that? What happens to that coach? What happens to that coach if he doesn't win, Bob?
Nothing, because he's trying his hardest. Because they're there to win championships. That's just talking.
Don't lie. What happens?
Well, I mean, okay, so
win, Bob?
Sometimes they get
what
fired.
What happens if he doesn't win, Bob?
Well, hold on, Fluent. What I'm saying is, yes, eventually they get canned. But when you walk around and say we're here to win championships, we're this is all on our mind, that buys you 3 more seasons. You know what I'm saying? It buys you a little time.
Since 2019, how many head coaches still have their job, Bob?
2.
I don't. You talking about have their all the coaches that were
Yeah, the same. How many NBA head coaches
3.
since 2019?
4.
So 4 short years ago. How many still have their jobs, Bob?
I wouldn't know.
Popovich, and Michael Malone. 4.
That can't be true.
4. It
That
is
is it.
1,000% true.
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Because
Well,
if you
look.
don't
Okay. So
win,
that's
you get fired.
So that's just the wheel cycle. That's a cycle of the wheel. But on that
Circle of life.
circle, yeah. Hey, but you know, sometimes you gotta have that Hakuna Matata mentality. So you go all in and do what you got to do. But what I'm saying is, like, before just saying that keeps you on the wheel for your 5-year. The years of 5 years. The wheel is a 5-year cycle, 5-season cycle, if you will. So you stay on that wheel by just talking like, yeah, we're supposed to win a championship. We think we're going to win a championship. No, good and goddamn well, you're not winning no championship.
Y'all not.
So you know, but you say that to stay on the wheel as long as possible.
Y'all not winning it.
Yeah,
The Knicks
and
been doing
listen,
it for
I
years.
agree. I agree with that part. I'm just saying that should be your end goal. That's all, right? That's why you
It
play
should
the
be.
games, right? You play.
But
You
come
don't
on.
applaud losing, right?
I mean, I don't applaud losing, but
You
I
applaud
don't
losing?
feel like I don't feel like losing the
You never
championship
answered
is
my
something
question
to
today,
not.
Bob.
I am answering your question, Fluent. What I'm saying is I don't applaud losing, but I don't consider the Heat losers. Like,
I didn't say they were losers, but I would
Yeah.
say when they got to the
I
NBA
do.
final. Okay, when they got to the NBA final, do you not believe when they got to the NBA final, they thought, "Hey, we can win this thing," and not winning
I hope
was a
they did.
failure. Was a failure, and
Yeah,
they said, "Hey,
it's
what can we
yes.
do in the offseason to get better so that
Yes.
next year we can be back here and win?" Correct?
Yes, I agree.
That's all I'm saying. That's all
I
I'm
agree.
saying.
I agree 100%. But I'm not gonna, if I'm in that organization, if I'm everybody except for maybe Jimmy Butler, I'm happy. If I'm
Yeah,
Eric
and that's
Spoelstra,
okay.
if I'm
Yeah,
Eric Spoelstra and Jimmy Butler, I'm
I'm not
probably
saying don't be happy. I'm not saying don't be happy.
those are the
Yeah.
only two probably. Maybe I don't even know if Eric Spoelstra. Maybe Pat Riley and Jimmy Butler probably the only ones. Just like, God damn, we really did it, because Pat Riley's kind of like, you know, we got to get one. We got to get one, and he might even be thinking like, shit, if I was on that bench, we would. You know, you never know what these guys are thinking. But I'm just saying, like, I would be happy if I was on that. If I was a part of that organization. The Lakers too, maybe not the Celtics, because you see how that happened, but all those three teams that went to the finals.
March ticket. Do you guys have anything that you want to comment on about this topic before we move on?
It's been all covered. Everything that's possible to be said has been said.
Pretty much.
Oh, you guys are still a tandem. I like this. FIFA Boy said you guys forgot about your favorite 5 players of all time.
Actually, that was Tone who brought that up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was Tone who
we
brought
never
that
got
up.
around to it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
That was Tone who brought that up. So,
Who wants to go first?
What happened?
Not the 5 best
Your
players.
5 favorite. Your 5
when
favorite.
you was coming
of all
up, the
time.
5 favorite players, like, this is my guy and this is my guy of all time.
Oh no, Jordan, Kobe, Garnett, Melo, and Ben Wallace.
Big Ben.
Big Ticket was
Okay,
awesome,
okay.
though. I was a Ticket fan. I was a big Ticket fan back in the days, because being a young dude and him barking at the older dudes, letting them know that he was here. I dug Big Ticket. Now he knew who to talk to and who not to talk to, but I definitely dug Big Ticket, no doubt about that. He was one of my favorite players, 100%.
So would he go in there in yours?
In my top 5, no, but
Yeah.
he's definitely one of my favorite players, though. Definitely.
So what's your
What's
top
your
5?
5?
Tio?
My 5, Jordan, Dominique Wilkins, James, Lajuan, Diesel.
Ox, who you got?
Number 1, obviously KG. That's my favorite player. Easy. I try my hardest to play like KG. even shot the ball like this. But so KG, Scottie Pippen, Amari, Rasheed Wallace, and I'll probably round it off with T-Mac.
Like that. Mars, what about you in your 8 years of watching basketball?
I thought it was 10. I thought we were up to 10 now.
I wish. Soon we'll be at 10 years.
It's only 9. How we at 10?
Jalen Green.
Stop.
Tom, what's your problem with? Well, okay, first of all, Jalen
That's
Green.
his favorite player of all time is Jalen Green.
He's only 12. What are you talking about?
I want to. Is it the favorite players I've seen live, or like I've gone back and watched? I'm like, I enjoy watching this.
Just your favorite players. If someone says, "What's your favorite movie?" they're not going to say that you watched when it premiered in the theater.
Oh, okay.
Say, what's your favorite movie?
Tracy McGrady. Jalen Green. Shaden Sharp.
Maybe a guy whose name starts with a J, ends with an S.
Nope. Probably Steve Nash. 5. I don't want to copy everyone and say KG. So
it's no big deal. Mars and KG.
No, Jokic. I'll say Jokic.
All right. But there's no shame in digging KG. KG was definitely one of them players that you
Julius Randle.
No, see, that's a troll. Now you're trolling. You're definitely trolling.
I just hold him accountable because he's one of my favorite players. I expect.
No, that's not it at all.
Nah, you're not getting that one off, Mars.
You don't do that with Jalen Green?
No, you do not, Mars.
I hold Jalen Green accountable. I expect us to make the playoffs next year.
And the thing about Ticket brought up Ben Wallace. When I think about Ben Wallace, man. Ben Wallace was one of them dudes that, like, he's the type of dude that you walk into a bar with and you know for a fact that ain't nobody gonna bother you. And if they do, they up against it. That's why he was one of my favorite players.
You see, he forced Ron Artest to fight the whole arena.
Yeah, I was because plus, and you guys know I'm a big time dirty work guy, and Ben Wallace embodied that. Like, I'll do everything that everybody else won't do, and that's how he ended up playing for as long as he played. I'm the dirty work dude.
I mean, that's how he got in the league. I mean,
right. I'm the dirty work. Not only am I the dirty work dude, also, when I think about Ben Wallace, I think about championship teams that these players play for, and I think about teams before them. And could Ben Wallace play on the Bad Boys? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, he would be on that Bad Boys team. 100% he could. I watch Jimmy Butler, and I don't know what kind of run does Jimmy Butler get on that 2013 Miami Heat championship team?
He gets a lot of burn.
You think he get major burn on that team?
A lot of burn, yeah.
We're talking about like Jimmy Butler or 2013 Jimmy Butler?
Well, because that was Mario Chalmers and Norris Cole was out there playing PG and whatnot, and then when especially when Wade started kind of breaking down a little bit, if anything, getting Jimmy Butler on that team that concern, that saves Wade,
right? Because I'm thinking the reason why I bring that up.
LeBron as well.
That's what I'm saying. The reason why I bring that up, because I think about guys who played for championship organizations, and I think about the championship teams previous to them, and I'm thinking, could this dude play on this team? And 100%, Ben Wallace. I mean, I love Rick Mahorn, but Ben Wallace might be starting in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's starting in front of him. Rick Mahorn got to come off that crew and Big Ben go in front of him.
Yeah,
just real quick, can I show that 2004 Detroit Pistons team, does this Nuggets team beat them in the finals?
No.
What era are we playing now?
It doesn't matter, Mars. Whatever era you want.
If we playing, even if we playing, if we playing in this era, if we're playing in this era, I still don't think that Denver beats Detroit. No, even if we're playing in this era, I don't think that they beat them because number one, Sheed stretches. I'm sorry, Ticket. Sheed stretches the defense. Because she could shoot the long ball.
He's damn near the best shooter on the floor.
Yeah, she stretches the defense.
That's kind of a problem, but I guess.
So Rip Hamilton, money mid-range game, can deal with Jamal Murray, speed the game up. Chauncey Billups and Rip Hamilton would give Jamal Murray and KCP hell offensively. Chauncey Billups knocking down the long ball with the best of them. He didn't shoot it in volume, but he could knock down the long ball with the best of them. They do not have a dirty work guy like Ben Wallace. All of that stuff that Aaron Gordon was doing, Ben Wallace is shutting the door on that. That gets shut down. So all of those switches and him burying Gabe Vincent and Caleb Martin underneath the basket and dunking on him. He's not doing that against Ben Wallace. That is just not happening. I think that they slow them down, and I think that they turn that game into their kind of game, and I think that they beat Denver.
What's the answer if the game's close and they just start intentionally fouling Ben Wallace?
No,
if the game is,
it won't happen like that because you have other options on the team. For example, you could just play Rashid at that point if they went to.
So you get Ben Wallace out the game.
No. But you can only
that benefits them.
No, I'm saying you can only do it for a couple minutes.
Yeah, I'm saying down the stretch of a game. I'm saying down, like if the game's close, let's say 90-86, they just start fouling.
even if it's 90-86, you know that hacker shack thing that's going on. Well, you know that when you foul somebody and you intentionally foul them, we get the ball back. There's no more that you get to go.
Yeah,
to the free throw line.
I'm not saying you run up the court and just grab him. I'm saying every time he touches the ball,
Right,
we can keep the ball away from him.
Play on the ball. Yeah, and if you keep the ball away from him, I mean, I think at some points just like,
he's not Mars. He's not touching the ball. He's not touching the ball that much in them situations like that, unless he's going to get it off the boards or something like that. He
don't got to touch the ball.
That team was too great all around, all across the board.
He gets a rebound and you just foul him. Like off an offensive rebound, you just foul him.
No. What I'm saying is this: they was too great all across the board defensively. Again, they took a team that was, in my opinion, way better than this Denver team to 7 games in the Pistons. And the Spurs. And the only reason why they lost because of miscommunication. Where you leave Robert Horry, he hits that 3, they would have had 2 championships. So for me, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I watch the dude every day. You know what I'm saying? When I watch a guy like Ben Wallace, man, and the effect that he had on me, on my life, and on everybody else that's around him, and just the way he is, bro. You talking about a real man? You understand what I'm saying? You talking about grit and grind, and then that he instilled that in all them dudes that was on the Pistons, man. Man, them dudes won't fold into no Jokic. You know,
well,
they would have did what the White, you know. They would have did what the White and them did to Jokic back in the bubble, man. They'd have roughed him up. Ben Wallace has extremely great hands. You know what I'm saying? So Jokic wouldn't have been able to keep putting the ball on the floor around Big Ben Wallace. Also, Big Ben Wallace was great on timing. That was another thing about him defensively. He was he timed you real good. You understand? So he studied his opponent. He was able to time his opponents real good. That's how he's able to get his hands on a lot of balls, deflections, block shots, things like that. And with Jokic, I know that you can get Jokic frustrated. Once you get Jokic frustrated, he started doing stupid stuff like getting dumb fouls and stuff like that. Nobody posed that threat to Jokic like that to get him in that mode. You understand? So he could just, when Jokic can play free, you dead meat. But that's why I was telling Chilltown the other week, like, bro, when you playing dude like that, bro, you know what I'm saying? In that era where all them big men was in, I think Jokic would have had a lot of problems. We wouldn't have been looking at Jokic the same way because of the competition he'd have been playing against on a night-to-night basis. Now he would have been in foul trouble a lot of those nights. So you cutting out a lot of this stuff, a lot of this production he doing offensively would have been cut down because he'd have been in foul trouble, and it'd been hard for coaches to really play him because of his defensive deficiencies, especially if you checking guys like David Robinson, you checking guys like Zoe Morning, you checking guys like Pat Ewing, you checking guys, all the top bigs in the league, you know what I'm saying? Barkley, all those dudes, you know, Tim Duncan, all these great big men. If he's checking them through all these eras, Shaq, I mean, if he's guarding Shaq, he's done in the first quarter. Jokic is out of the game in the first quarter if he's guarding Shaq in his prime. Shaq is going straight to the basket, straight dunk, facial, kicking the dude underneath the basket, stepping on top of him. We don't even think about Jokic if he was playing against Shaq. So, and we seen how Ben Wallace held his own playing one-on-one against Shaq. You know what I'm saying? And Shaq gave him that respect. Was like, yo, this is the only dude I really respect. You only want to play me one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I don't like. That's why I was telling, Chilltown. I was like, bro, I ain't finna be praising Jokic like that because he look at the comp. He ain't got no comp. So when everybody killed me when I said that, this is what I'm talking about. I'm like, bro, them dudes we talking about that's real great big men. They played against all the other great big men. He playing in an era where it's great guards. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of great, because that's how they killed Jordan. They said, oh, well, Jordan ain't had no guards. He played against a league full of big men. But now Jokic is playing in a league full of guards, and we, you know what I'm saying, acting like this ain't something we ain't never seen before. I want to see that against the top competition.
Which wasn't true because Jordan definitely had to deal with a lot of guards. But Mars, to add to your point, Mars, that when you're talking about fouling Ben Wallace, well, being in a basketball game that's, like you said, in this era, I think the Detroit Pistons would very much like what Miami did, was dirty the game up. And I don't mean dirty the game up in a flagrant foul kind of way, but make it a little bit more physical and slow the game down. That basket doesn't look as big as it did in the first quarter than in the fourth quarter. So if you fouling Ben Wallace in the meat and potatoes of the game, well, we got probably a 90, 98 to 94 game. So these guys are tight at the end of the game. So the Pistons are probably confident that, we can stop these dudes again, even if they are fouling Ben Wallace. We could stop these dudes again. We already stopped them 2 trips before that. So the defense wouldn't be an issue. Even if you did have Ben Wallace at the free throw line at the end of the game, the defense wouldn't be an issue because they already feel like, we've already slowed these guys down. We could continue to do that.
That's and obviously Ben Wallace is a big part of the series, but when I asked that, I'm thinking more about Rasheed Wallace and what he does in that series as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's facts, bro.
Rasheed completely dominates at the 4 or the 5. No matter what, they have nothing for Rasheed.
Like he dragging Aaron Gordon away from the basket because he cracking the long ball.
Yeah, I don't even think Rasheed going to the 3-point line. He gonna be like Aaron Gordon. This dude is 6'9", 6'7", 6'8", whatever he is. Rasheed like, I'm going for 30. Rasheed like, I'm finals MVP.
They gotta put Aaron Gordon on Rasheed because they can't put Jokic on Rasheed. They're not going to put Jokic on Rasheed. They're going to put Jokic on Ben to try to save him defensively. So they're going to put Jokic on. They're going to put him on Rasheed. But then here's the thing: the problem with Denver, they would have had Mars is they don't have nobody else outside of Murray who can create their own shot. So when I say that, bro, the Pistons had dudes like Lindsey Hunter coming off the bench picking up full court, and he came off the bench like he ate about goddamn 20 Jolly Ranchers coming off the bench, looking all super hyped up and shit, like picking full court. Like Lindsey Hunter, you gotta remember that Lindsey Hunter used to come in the game like crazy hype, like God damn, this man, he come off the bench, goddamn, picking dudes up full court. I'm talking about playing hard. I'm like, so if you're Jamal Murray and you already getting that from the jump, then if you do beat the first guy, I'm going to Ben and Rasheed, no dice. Then I'm looking McDice coming off the bench. Then not only that, I'm looking at but then I'm looking at Lindsey Hunter picking me up full court on Jamal Murray. Man, hell no. Hey, he ain't gonna get where Jamal Murray down.
Prince. We ain't even said Tayshaun Prince.
Yeah, we
haven't.
Don't forget about Darvin Ham coming off the bench. Don't forget about Corliss Williamson coming off the bench. Don't leave them dudes out.
MPJ not getting them offensive rebounds with Tayshaun Prince.
And on top of that, Mars, we left out the most important thing in terms of coaching. Larry Brown is as much as I don't like Larry Brown, one of the things I did like about Larry Brown made it clear whatever was going on that was working, we're going to keep doing that. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, that Rasheed Wallace goes off and he gets it going against Aaron Gordon. We're not stopping that. Go to him again. He scores, go to him again. They're not going to let him off the hook. Go to him again. And he'll do that all night long with him.
Why you say you ain't like Larry Brown?
I just didn't like Larry Brown because of how he handled young guys. That's all.
But hold on. But I'm going to say something. That's necessary.
Like the Olympic team and stuff.
Hold on. I want to say this to you, right? That's necessary, bro. And that's very necessary today. Because if you had a dude like him today, you wouldn't have these girls out here talking about they finna drop tapes on dude like Zion. Because Zion would have been in check. You need, I'll be honest with you, you need more coaches like that. Like you need more Stan Van Gundy's dudes that's gonna come in there. Because I'm gonna tell you something, like if Dwight never made the mistake and turned his back on Stan, Dwight Howard would have been the first ballot Hall of Famer. His entire career would have went differently. He probably goes to another NBA Finals, probably wins a chip as the man. His misjudgment and him just tired of the coach being on him all the time hurt him. Like Larry Brown, he was an asshole, but he was the best thing for Allen Iverson as a coach in the NBA. He was those coaches sometimes that really just keep pushing you and pushing you and pushing you. They want to see how much you got inside of you, what limit they can push you to. So yeah, I understand what you're saying, but they are very necessary, bro. And I think they need more coaches like that in the game today. And I hate that they ran Larry Brown out of the game. They should have kept him in the game, because you need more coaches bred like that in the game to be able to stand up to these players. You need more pops in the game who can stand up to these guys and say, hey, look, no, we're going to do it this way. We're not going to do it that way. See what I'm saying? Because now it's not like that. Now you got coaches like Frank Vogel. Yeah, he won a chip, but ain't nobody giving him credit for it. You know what I'm saying? The players ain't going to roll over him. You win a chip, get a 1-year extension, don't nobody respects you. It's like, bro, come on, man. You're Mike Brown. You was a coach of the year. You do all this. People won't respect him, Mike Brown, after that. For a long time, he had to go to Golden State, win chips, do all that stuff, then come back and do what he did this year just to get some real respect. People were still like spitting on his name and stuff like that. So It's hard out here for coaches, bro. Like even Doc Rivers, look at all the success Doc Rivers had from winning a championship, which a lot of coaches don't do, to winning a lot of games. People still be hard on Doc Rivers. All these dudes. So we gotta look. Like there's certain type of coaches, man, that we do need in the game, bro. They're necessary. That Larry Brown stuff, you would hate it as a player growing up, but as you get older and you understand, like, damn, dog, I needed that. Like the same thing, like what are UD on the roster? Like UD gonna be on you every single day, bro. Let me tell you something. I used to go to the gym, right? And like I told you, I was telling you and Fluent the other day and you guys about a guy named Terry Davis, the father of Ed Davis that got drafted for the Raptors, right? So I used to go to the gym and every single day I hated going to the gym, bro. I love basketball. I never used to hate going to the gym more than I hate going to the gym when I knew Terry was up there. Because Terry would be standing underneath the court. And like when you come in the gym, it's like a down part. So he can see me. I can see him, but it's like I can see him, but it's barely, but he can see me, anything coming through that door. So every that came through, come on, Ticket, let's go. God damn, I'm looking at the other dude that's with me. Like, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? Like every single day, constant nagging. Every time we playing, yo, you gotta go hard. You gotta dunk it every time. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Every single time, bro. It was a sickness.
There's a difference, but here's the difference. There's a difference, though, Ticket.
Older,
keep going. I'm sorry. As you got older.
Once I got older, that shit meant something. Because when I started traveling and playing basketball overseas, I'm like, damn, these niggas weak to me over here. I done been through all the real shit. I done seen all the realest niggas in the game. Like I'm going in the gym every single day. I'm in there with Ben Wallace. I'm in there with Terry Davis. I'm in there with all these guys. Oh, and them dudes coming through. I'm in there with you every day. All these NBA players, Stackhouse coming through. Goddamn, Chucky Atkins, all them dudes, Corey Alexander, all these dudes coming through the gym. I can keep naming names that you guys wouldn't even. It's crazy, bro. So I'm in the gym every day looking at these dudes. We in here going hard. Anthony Peeler coming through, hollering at me every day like, yo, Ticket, this is what we got to do. This is what you got to do. Boom, 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 boom. That shit builds you, bro. So when you talk about them coaches and stuff like that, bro, you need that in the game, bro. Because these weak-ass coaches like they got now, bro, that's why the game is the way it is. That's why Jerry West said what he said the other day. The game is soft. This is why, bro. So when you say you don't like Larry Brown, I can understand that.
It's the way he handled it. The reason why, and I am. And remember, my high school basketball coach in the Hall of Fame. So I grew up around that. But the difference is that I played. I think that with Larry Brown, the way he handled young guys, like the way he handled Carmelo Anthony, the way he handled him during that Olympic team, I was thinking to myself, he would have ruined him. He would have completely ruined him on that Detroit Pistons team. I think he would have wrecked him.
But I think we've had
made him a world champion.
We've had this discussion a lot, but I think Brown would have treated Carmelo differently on the Pistons than he did on the Olympics, because the Olympics is a short. I got to get the best out of my best players, the ones that I know, and win a gold medal, right? Like that was the mentality. It's very different than I'm trying to develop this player for the long term. So I see what you're saying because you bring that up a lot. But I still think you would treat him differently if he was drafted by the Pistons. There might be some pressure from up above too. Hey, this is our guy, this is our scorer. So who knows?
You hit the head on the nail because remember, he dealt with a dude that was a high one-on-one player like him. That was AI. And AI, he didn't stop AI from doing what AI did. He just wanted AI to sell out on defense and sell out for the team. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's what he wanted AI to do. Give everything you got on defense and give everything you got for the team. Leave the outside stuff out of it. So a guy like Carmelo, who didn't really have those other distractions, he was an offensive guy. I disagree with you. He would have been the best for Carmelo. Matter of fact, the history of the NBA would have been changed if he coached Carmelo, because Carmelo Anthony's winning championships coming in the NBA.
I'm looking at that Detroit Pistons team, and I'm looking at how it was constructed with a bunch of vets, and not just a bunch of vets, a team like you just mentioned, Tone, that's ready to win right now. And we got this kid who's 1 year out of college that's coming into our unit with Ben Wallace, with Chauncey Billups, with Rip Hamilton, right? With they get Rasheed Wallace. They're not looking at Carmelo Anthony, especially during that time. They're not looking at him like that, as opposed to what Allen Iverson was, which was a bad, number one, it was a bad team. Number two, Larry Brown did not get Allen Iverson right out of college. He didn't get that job till 3 years later. So it wasn't like he got that job right when Allen Iverson got the job. And not only that, that Philadelphia team was bad. So he turned that Philadelphia team into what it was. When he got on that Detroit Pistons team, he was only there 2 years. After they won the NBA championship, he was gone. So we're talking about a guy who came right out of college.
No, you right. Hold on. You right. Rick Carlisle had a team before, but chill town. You ain't new to this game. You know how this go. Him and Jim Boeheim, close friends. Larry Brown and Jim Boeheim, the longest, closest friends. Carmelo Anthony had just led the team to win a national championship. So he's coming in champion already off top. So him coming in with that as leading his team to a championship, the coach being good friends with Jim Boeheim like that, them being a close circle, he gonna take care of Carmelo. He not gonna do Carmelo dirty like that because him and Jim Boeheim are close. So with him and Jim Boeheim are close, he is gonna push Carmelo in the right ways. If he had Carmelo's probably a better defensive player. Tone probably don't talk the way about
minutes on the Olympic team.
Was Melo coachable at that point?
Talk about Carmelo, huh?
How coachable was Melo at that point?
Oh, he's very coachable, nigga. I mean, you have to be coachable to win a national championship. To win a national championship your rookie year and lead the team with guys like Jerry McNamara, those guys like that, bro. You got to be coachable. Then you come into the NBA. He had to be coachable because he turned the team around. Every year the Duggars was in the playoffs. They was not even a playoff team. Every single year from his first year, they were a playoff team. So he was a winner off the rip. He could win you games. So, but if you put him with a guy like Larry Brown, who's going to get him to sell out defensively, and he's going to get him to play a winning brand, a championship brand, I should say, of basketball. We talk about Carmelo. Carmelo possibly got 3 championships off the rip. Remember,
either way it goes, I would have loved to see it. I would have loved to see it either way. I don't know if it would have been better. I wish we would have got it. I wish we would have got it.
They went to 6 conference finals, Bob. And that's what I told you. That's what changed Dwight's career. As soon as Dwight left Stan Van Gundy, his career went straight to hell.
Hey, take it a step further though. It don't matter whether Melo was coachable or not. You got Larry Brown, but then let's go to the thing that you always harp on. You got a locker room full of vets: Antonio McDyess, Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace, Chauncey Billups, all these other guys. They gonna put Melo in check. Like, yo, you're not coming in here doing that bullshit. Yep. You doing your rookie duties. You watching how we work. You playing defense the way we play defense. You getting with the program. And Melo is gonna adapt to that because he just doesn't have a point at that moment in time. As a rookie coming on a crew, you had to do that, especially a unit. How Ticket just said, like they went to a bunch of conference finals and all of that. He gonna have to get with the program.
6 straight, 6 Eastern Conference finals straight.
I wish we could have seen that.
Yeah. But all right, y'all.
All NBA history has changed. Joe Dumars messed that up, Ron. All NBA history has changed if Joe Dumars did what he was supposed to do. But all because Darko Milicic came in and wowed him in a workout. Darko went in, because I know what happened. He went in, did a workout, and wowed him in the workout. Here comes Joe Dumars. And Joe, I love you, man. But here comes Joe Dumars thinking he's going to be a rocket scientist. And saying, I'm going to find this guy. So, because, see, he thinks if I take this guy, and this guy is just all-time great successful, man, my name's going to forever be entrenched in the history of them. Man, that was a dud. And Melo didn't have none of those problems on his name. Remember, Melo wasn't a dude that we said was a coaching cancer, none of this stuff. He was Melo. He was a dude that loved playing basketball, and that was it. So it wouldn't have been no need to try to do nothing crazy to him because he didn't have that rep on his name. So the bad reputation he got was from dudes like Fluent who crucify him for no reason.
Yo, Fluent, can we get your top 5 favorite players?
Okay, my 4 are pretty easy. They're ingrained. The 5th one's going to be hard. So I'll give you the 4 because the 4 are easy. Magic, Kobe, Worthy, who's my favorite college player and 3rd favorite NBA player, Allen Iverson, and then here's where it gets tricky because I want to say guys like I want to say Vince Carter. I want to actually say Charles Oakley, Ron Artest, Jimmy Butler because I love those guys. But I'm going to go with my favorite player in today's game because I think he's going to be solidified top 5 soon from my countrymen. I'm going Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The Greek Freak.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, I'll get with that. Yeah, I can get with that. Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and run through a few more super chats, and you guys know what time it is. We're about to get into this top 50 player list. My man J. Rob's burner account said, what do you guys think about the Mavs being in talks for Capela? How much does he help them if they can pull it off?
I think he gives them a rebounder that they need. I think he gives them a rim runner that they need. I think him and Luka I think that would work, considering Trae Young involved him in the game. Luka would involve him in the game even more, and I think he would rim run even more. And they don't have a defensive presence in the middle, because I don't think Powell is a starting center, not on a playoff team. I don't think he's a starting center in the NBA. So I think that Capela would be an upgrade for them.
Totally disagree.
That's the big that Luka should have had from the jump, anyways.
Yeah.
So I think.
Hold on, I totally disagree with both y'all. I totally disagree with both of y'all. First of all, he's always hurt. So what the hell is you gonna do with him if he's always injured? Secondly, he can't shoot, and Jay Kidd likes guys and bigs who can spread the floor and shoot the ball in his offense. This has already been known. Fourthly, again, he's always hurt. Every time you turn around, Clint Capela's hurt. Since he left the Houston Rockets, I don't even know how many games he's been averaging per season. To me, Aiden is a way better guy. Why? Because Aiden has a mid-range, has a 15, 16-footer. And he can pretty much do everything else Clint Capela does on both ends of the court. So to me, that's a
but
way
they're
option
probably, if they're getting Capela,
they're
getting him for significantly less than they're having to give for Aiden. So I don't
first
think
of all,
it's an option. It's just, is Capela a good fit? Yeah, he's a better fit than what they have.
Oh no, I agree with that.
Right. But the idea that he's always been hurt, I don't know if that's true. I mean, I think
he has been. Look at the last 2 years. Ever since he left Houston, he's been hurt.
Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, I mean, I'm going off the top of my head, Ticket, but I think that he's played more than 60 games. I think he missed in the last 5 years. He's played more than 60 games. I think he's only missed that like one time. And again, I'm not sure. I can't say that with 100% certainty. I can't say that with 100%. I can't say that with 100%. I'm just going off the top of my head, but I think that he's only played less than 60 games once since in like the last 5 years. That's number one.
He's been in Atlanta for 3 seasons and he's played over 60 every time.
Right. So with that being
how many games did he play? Count them out.
63, 74, 65.
60's considered a full season nowadays, Ticket.
Well, in 2021, when he played 63, there was only 72 games. So he played 63 of 72. Then the next year he played 74 of 82. Right. And then this year he missed 17 games and played 65.
So he does play. Good. So because like I said, I live in the South, and a lot of times I see a lot of Atlanta Hawks games, and he's in the lineup a lot. But with that being said, like the idea that J Kidd likes big man who could shoot. Well, when has J Kidd coached teams where they had big men that could shoot? Because Giannis couldn't shoot the basketball. Giannis, when he had Giannis couldn't shoot the basketball. That's number one. Number two, when he was with the Lakers, when he was with the Lakers, he was an assistant coach, and that was Frank Vogel. And Anthony Davis could already shoot the basketball, but him playing with him implementing Clint Capela in that offense, he would do wonders for Clint Capela. His ability to dive to the basket, his ability to rim run, he would implement that all the time. He would not have to stretch the deep, worry about Clint Capela stretching the defense, because that's not necessarily what they need. They need a banger. They need a guy in the paint who could rebound. They need a paint presence. They don't have that in Dallas.
All right, fellas.
But chill. He brought a guy over there that he won a championship with and didn't even use him. He brought JaVale McGee over there and who does a lot of what Clint Capela does and didn't even use him.
I'd like to think Clint Capela is a little bit better of an offensive player than JaVale McGee. I don't understand. I don't understand that. I don't understand.
I'm leaving you a little bit more fluent than I got you.
All right, Fluent. We'll catch you in a little bit.
All right, brother.
I don't have a satisfactory answer for that, Ticket. I was screaming at the TV trying to figure out why he didn't play JaVale McGee more than he does. I didn't understand.
I thought JaVale had some bad breathing problems or something. I didn't know about that until somebody just told me that, because I was wondering about that too.
I think he does have asthma.
Yeah, somebody was saying his asthma is like real bad though. I don't know, but if it's that bad, I don't understand how you can be in the NBA anymore.
Right, I don't get that neither.
And then there were 4. All right, fellas. Well, let's keep it pushing. I got a super chat from Cody Chapman. He said, first things first, get the likes up, PC family. Now, I'd like to know if you guys could have a 2-hour dinner with 3 players, past or present, who would you pick? I'd pick Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem. Much love, PC. Who y'all choosing?
I only get to pick 3 players. I'd love to sit down and have dinner with Olajuwon, 100%. I would love to have dinner with Olajuwon. Dominique Wilkins.
Someone said don't pick Zion.
No, do not pick Zion. 3 players. Wow. Past to present. That's a tough one. I'm gonna have to think about that. That's a tough one. I gotta think about that.
I'll pick Rasheed, KG, and Iverson.
Okay, Mars, you got any?
As I'm short, I don't want to be surrounded by giants. So Muggsy Bogues, Bud Webb, Nate Robinson. I don't want to be surrounded by 6'10" guys at the table when I look like a little kid. So let me just get guys around my height, and we can just have a regular dinner. That's
I would assume that dinner with Rasheed, Iverson, and KG would look a lot like that scene in Paid in Full when they're all eating the Chinese food.
Oh man,
I would assume it'd go a lot like that.
Yeah.
I can't think of my third, but Shaq and Kobe for sure in there. No doubt.
Now that I think about it, I'd like to sit down and have dinner with Stockton. I'd like to sit down and talk to him. Pick his brain.
I'll probably Magic will probably be in there.
You trying to eat mayonnaise sandwiches, Tim?
Nah.
All right, fellas, moving along. Drink More Water said, I watched the last Hoop Talk podcast, and I have a question for the panel. Do you guys consider Giannis a high IQ player? I was thinking about it, and I wouldn't consider him a high IQ player. Maybe medium.
Well, what do you consider a high IQ player? A high IQ player is a guy that doesn't make a lot of mistakes, and the guy that thinks the game. I think Giannis thinks the game. I don't think Giannis is just out there. I'm bigger, faster, and stronger than everybody. His skill set has improved. So with his skill set improving, his game improved, and his IQ has improved. He's just not barreling over people. Don't get me wrong. It does take IQ to recognize that you could do something like that, but how you do it, that's important. Also, getting guys involved in the game like Drew Holiday, like Middleton, like Brook Lopez, knowing when to make the right play. So I'd like to think that Giannis is a very smart basketball player.
I don't know. We had this discussion, and it was from the Hoop Talk podcast. Thank you for watching. But the issue I have with Giannis is like the way IQ is something that you can't measure, so it's all just going to be based on the eye test and what you see. But the issue I have is, for me, high IQ, I don't think it's about not making mistakes, because you can just take no risks and therefore make no mistakes. But I think what IQ is knowing what risky plays are worthwhile versus not worthwhile. So you can afford to make some mistakes if the payout for when it does work is actually worth the risk of it not working out. Like, so at some point you have to, like, in order to break down a high level NBA defense, you're gonna have to take some risks. So you have to weigh the risk versus rewards and then see what is worth it. Giannis, for me, I think he's not as, like, if you think high IQ, for me, it's about being able to read a defense and understand how this team is going to react if you do this thing. I think he's more reactionary than anticipation. I think high IQ is people who can anticipate what a defense is going to do, whereas I think Giannis can react to what a defense does and then make the proper read, which is still IQ, but I don't think it's in the upper echelon like a Magic, like a John Stockton, like a Jokic, like a LeBron. I think those are the high IQ guys. I think Giannis is just more, he understands the game and he's been taught what reads make sense and what reads to make in certain situations. But high IQ to me is someone who, like, it's just like a natural proclivity to understand NBA defenses or just basketball in general. I don't think Giannis is that level of IQ, which is no disrespect to him. I mean, that's right. There's not many people who are like that, in my opinion. Like Jason Kidd, Rondo, Chris Paul, Steve Nash, like those type of guys. They're that level of IQ. I don't think Giannis is that.
I agree, Morris. I've never seen Giannis do something and be like impressed by, or how do you see that, or why do you think to do that? Like, I just think Giannis is just a super freak of a basketball player, and I don't think he's a low IQ guy, but I don't think he's just somebody that really thinks the game. He just can do stuff that other people can't do because he's 7 feet tall and arms can touch my wall over there. So
now I understand.
Also, the amount of charges he gets is kind of
that's
concerning.
ridiculous.
Like, I mean, at some point,
barreling over people.
That has to be some sort of IQ issue if you're getting that many charges.
But the one thing too, how you can't count to 10 at the free throw line? Like, shoot the ball, bro. How you gonna get it?
I do have a problem with that, Big Ox.
That was ridiculous.
Turn your brain. Stop trying to. I've had that conversation with you dudes a bunch of different times. But again, when you're talking about,
he do it and then look around like what?
Like, my man, you do not have all day. Shoot the basketball. Let's go. Let's go shoot the basketball. Now, to Mars's point, that's actually where I was going when I was talking about a guy who has a high basketball IQ, like a guy like Larry Bird, for example, or Joker, who I see the game a couple of plays ahead, as opposed to a guy who I see the defense reacting to this. When I see Joker get the basketball, he knows before this thing even materializes, he's going to set a screen. You're going to switch off that screen. You're going to be wide open. And he sees that before that actually happens. And when it does happen, it works out the way he thought it was going to work out. And if it doesn't work out the way he thought it was going to work out, maybe the player, let's say he throws the ball out of bounds, maybe the player sees that, okay, I see what you see. That was my fault. So the next time we run that, it's going to work the next time because now I see what you see, as opposed to just running the plays. Now, I think Giannis does have some anticipation. I do think that he has that.
That's what I was going to ask.
I think Giannis does have
as well.
Right. I think Giannis does have anticipation where he sees a guy. Okay, this guy's going to crowd me, and if this guy crowds me, I'm going to blow his doors off. Or this guy's going to come across, and Drew, you're going to be wide open right here. I'm going to kick the basketball to you. Those things in terms of anticipation, I do believe that Giannis does have that, and I think that does implement having a high basketball IQ. But when we talking about guys like Bird, Magic, Joker, guys who they see the game 3-4 plays ahead, I mean, I think that's something completely different. I don't think Giannis has that kind of basketball IQ. No, I won't go that far.
All right, fellas. We've reached that point in the show where it's about time to, go ahead and do the damn thing. Whoever shows up. If they don't, then us four, we're gonna go ahead and knock out the 60 players in the NBA. Let me go ahead and share the screen. Chat, what I do want to do is in between every player that we put up here, I do want to read a super chat and kind of talk about that too. And I do want to get you guys involved a little bit. But here we go, for better or for worse. Can you guys see that? Chat, let me know if you guys can see that. Can you see these players?
Is Julius Randle in there?
He's somewhere mixed in here.
Oh, there he is next to Jason Tatum. Oh my god. Okay.
Hey Ron, so we're doing this by tier or we can put anybody, like if I go first, I can just go straight for tier 3, or do I have to go one? We're going 1 to 50.
Here's the thing: is it doesn't necessarily matter, because no matter what, you can put a player at tier 1, and once 10 players go ahead of them, they're going to tier 2. Once 20 players go ahead of them, they're going to tier 3. So it doesn't necessarily matter. It's going to balance out the way it balances out. So if Mars says, "Hey, I got KPJ," and he has him right there, I can put somebody in front of Mars's pick. That's basically what you're going to do. You're going to place the player right where you think they should be.
Gotcha.
So if you're like, this player should be ahead of Julius Randle, but right behind Cat, then you will put him right there.
Gotcha. What level of troll are we doing today?
I'm not in a troll mode.
That's the question for Mars to answer.
Just please, I'm asking for one favor. Just let Julius Randle fall to me, please. Just let Julius. That's all.
Hey, Mars, the chips are gonna fall where they may. You know that saying. All right, we're gonna start with somebody. I'm gonna put it up here. We're gonna start with somebody who's gonna essentially be the placeholder. Chat, I need an order. I need an order between me, Ox, Mars, and Chill.
Oh, I see Sengun. Nice.
Here we go.
So
I chose 2 players from each team. So each team has 2 players up here, and on top of that, it's 85 players in here total.
Okay.
All right, Chill, it's on you. Mars, it's on you. Ox, and then me. What you mean?
So
2 players. Does he have to start with Aaron Gordon, or does he pick anyone?
No, I'm starting from the middle. So we're gonna start right here with Jared Allen. He's our placeholder.
All right. I think Jared Allen is in tier 5.
Okay. All right, now it's on you, Mars. You got Jaylen Brown.
How many go in each tier?
10.
So 35 people who just miss out completely.
Yeah, yes, because it's 35 people that are not going to be top 50.
Okay. Jaylen Brown can be. He can be tier 3. He can be tier 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord.
What?
Moss, what do you think in terms of Jaylen Brown? Do you think he's a top 25 player, or do you think he's a top 30 player?
I'm more comfortable at 26 through 30 than 25.
I'm having a difficult time with naming 25 players better than
we might get to it. We might.
Yeah, it will balance out one way or another.
Definitely want to do that. Mm-hmm.
Ox, it's on you. You got Jeremy Grant.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy Grant, my man Jeremy, we're gonna put him.
And you can always say no, no placement, or you could just put them last, and once they fall off, they fall off.
So I can say next and get another person.
No.
Or you can put him up there, and then when we get somebody else, you can knock him off.
I'm gonna put Jeremy Grant right behind Jared Allen.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
With all the respect, JG, that's my dude.
Mm-hmm.
I have Jamal Murray. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to be a fan of recency bias.
Of course you are, boy. Of course.
And I'm going to put him ahead of Jaylen Brown.
Oh, boy.
What is going on? I'm already done with this.
So that's ridiculous to say?
What's happening right
it's
now?
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
What's happening right now?
It's crazy.
So wait.
Jamal's better than Jaylen.
Why is that? I don't think
Jaylen's better than Jamal.
I don't think Jaylen performs as well on that stage as Jamal does. I don't think they win that championship. And I know obviously it's a team dynamic and whatnot, but I just don't think he performs as well on the final. Matter of fact, we've seen him last year in the finals. What do you do?
Wasn't you saying last year that Jaylen Brown was the best player on his team in the finals?
Yeah, that's what I was.
He was,
but that doesn't mean
my
mouth.
Jamal Murray wasn't.
It's easy to say that.
He wouldn't have been. And Jaylen Brown wouldn't have been better than Jokic either.
Of course,
but he would have been better than Jamal Murray.
No, he wouldn't have, because he wasn't last year. And I
he
don't
wasn't playing with Jokic.
Oh, he was playing on his team. I seen him play in the finals, and he didn't perform as well as Jamal performed. Jamal was balling out. I don't know. What do you guys want me to take away his performances?
No, are
we just discrediting him?
No,
he was balling.
We're not taking that off the table, but we're talking about a dude who was in the NBA Finals last year. He was probably the best player on the team in the NBA Finals last year.
He was, no doubt about it.
That's okay.
I'm putting up a poll right now. I'm asking the chat.
He played the best. Definitely played the best last year in the NBA Finals. And Jason Tatum wasn't terrible, but Jaylen Brown did play better.
Jaylen Brown or Jamal Murray, chat.
I don't know who played better than who and who played worse than who and what and who can't.
I do not have Jamal Murray.
All I know is he's better than Jamal Murray.
Yes, I do not have Jamal Murray ahead of Jaylen Brown. No, I do not.
So. I don't think so. Mm-hmm. But Prodigy said Murray
is basketball entitled.
So has Ron ruined the list already?
Murray should be a tier 2. So you think Murray a top 20 player? Murray did not play this last season, right? So Murray didn't play last season. Last time we saw Jamal Murray was almost 2 years ago, and he only played half the season because he tore his knee up. So we go from him 2 years ago tearing up his knee to now he goes immediately moving into the top 20, which means that he had to at least been close to that. So if he was close to that after not playing a year and a half, almost 2 years. What does that say about other guys? So next year, when I don't know, Colin Sexton and the Utah Jazz end up in the playoffs, and he ends up having a great playoff run, does Colin Sexton move into the top 30?
I do want to say this about Colin Sexton. I'm very excited about Colin Sexton.
I did Colin Sexton. I'm a huge Colin Sexton fan. I had him as most improved player last year.
But to stay focused, though, Chilltown, that's exactly what. Well, no, because before Jamal got hurt, he did do some incredible things that
he was rocking.
Sexton hasn't done. So I believe Jamal is a very, very good player. Top 30, top 35. But
Jamal has put together one of the better playoff runs that we've seen in a while.
If the stats say,
and that's what we're going off of.
Not even the stats. No, were you guys not watching the games? Do you not?
We were.
I'm not trying to call you. I'm not trying to call you a mathlete, Ron.
You can call me a mathlete. It don't matter.
I didn't say
I'm looking at the stats, and I'm looking at the way he was playing. I'm looking at the stats and the way. Y'all don't remember game one what he did to the Lakers. Y'all don't remember what was it? The closeout game. Remember, Ticket was trying to say he was about to be me and Ticket. We're both saying he's about to be Western Conference.
You and Ticket was both saying that he was better than Penny. Crazy.
No, I wasn't saying that. Like that's OD.
So Ron, we're gonna leave out what so we got a guy who performed in the regular season, but his play got elevated in the playoffs. So that's all we going off of.
Elevated.
So we're just gonna forget about what he did in the regular season.
The regular season. Well, I mean, if we're factoring in the regular season, they won. He got his team was the number one team in the NBA.
That was off the strength of the guy who finished second.
So he doesn't. So Jamal doesn't have nothing to do with that.
I ain't saying that, but what I am saying is that we're gonna leave that part out. Because he wasn't nearly as good. Because that stuff matters. It's a combination of the two. It's not just I'm good in the regular season, and then all of a sudden I get to the playoffs and I go from here to here. Well, wait a minute.
What matters more?
Talking about second team All NBA, Ron.
What matters more?
I mean, well, the playoffs clearly matter more, but here's the difference, though, Ron. The difference is that's where that legend of you gets elevated. So you already make that legend of you in the regular season, and when the playoffs come, you elevate that legend. We already know who you are when the regular season starts. And the idea that Jamal Murray, who hadn't played in a year and a half, who elevated his game in the playoffs, automatically moves into the top 20. Now, I don't have a problem with him jumping some guys, but damn.
I don't got him in the top 20. Hey, if you look at this, I don't got him in the top 20.
That's tier 2.
I got him tier 3. I got him in the top 30.
Okay.
All right. Now, he might move into the top 20. I don't know, but I got him in the top 30. But I do want to say this. Chat, we're trying to get a couple more people up here to join the party. So I'm dropping the link in right now. In order to come up here, you have to have a camera and you have to have a reputable mic so we can hear you. But I'm allowing 2 people to come up here. Possibly 3. Who knows how generous I'm feeling today? I just put the link in the chat. You guys click on this. The first couple, I didn't mean to click Sage's. That's nasty, but Sage, yes, sometimes it gets nasty. But here goes the link right here. Y'all join up, and we're gonna bring two, maybe 3 people up here. Also, I did put a poll in the chat, and it seems like the chat is with me. 62% of the fans say that Jamal Murray is better. All right, let's
fools don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, let's keep it pushing. Damn, y'all jumped in here quick. Dodie, what's up with your way?
What's up, man?
How you living?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. And I also got, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but how you say your name, my friend?
You can say my name is Panzu.
Panzu?
Yes.
Right, cool. Yeah. Y'all trolling with Mars today, or y'all being serious with this list?
Panzu, where you from, brother?
We're serious. I'm from Belgium.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna keep rotating through. I'm gonna allow you guys to each get a pick, and I'm gonna keep bringing other people up here. All right.
I'm fine with that.
All right. In the meantime, I do want to read another super chat while we're here. We read this one already. Alan R said, "Why my Celtics catching strays, man? At least we got some Super Bowl wins, thanks to the GOAT."
Yeah. You only have 1 Super Bowl win, thanks to the GOAT. You only beat Patrick Mahomes 1 time. Yeah, they only beat Patrick Mahomes 1 time. Yeah, exactly. So you only have 1. Exactly. So.
I'm not the American football guy, so
just know Patrick Mahomes is the best player to ever exist. There you go. That's what you need to know.
That's what I heard. Yes.
Yeah, that's what you need to know.
I thought we weren't trolling today.
Indications you gonna make this list nasty.
Mars, I thought we wasn't trolling today.
I'm not trolling.
Let's get back to it though, y'all. All right, so Dodie, it's gonna be on you. You have Jimmy Butler.
Easily tier 1.
Oh, you've ruined the list already, man.
What? Oh man. No. Mavs, he's a top 10 player. At least at 10.
That's where I got him at. That's where I got him. I got him at 10.
He's fringe. He's fringe top 10 player.
That's where I have him at. I got him at 10.
He's 10. Not higher.
I'm not going further than that. Like that top 5 stuff. No, I'm not doing that. But definitely, I got him at 10.
Maybe. We might be happy to hear that.
Hey, my man, what's your name one more time?
Panzu, but you can call me also Ernesto. Ernesto is easier for you.
Ernesto, got you. I like Panzu, bro. Panzu, we're gonna rock right now. It's on you, and you have None other than John Collins. It happens like this.
One nasty.
That sounds easy.
That's tier 5, man.
You're telling me he gets to make one pick, and his one pick is John Collins.
Literally.
I'm gonna get him 2 picks. We gonna start
tier 5, man.
Louis Vuitton.
Tier 5.
Mm-hmm.
We're at tier 5. You have Jared Allen and Jeremy Grant.
What are you thinking? Why he way up there? Yeah, there we go.
All right,
there we go.
Pansy, where you want me to put him? Is that where you want me to put him?
I said tier 5.
No, we're at him tier 5 though.
We're talking about John Collins though.
Yeah.
Is he better than Jared Allen, or is he better than Jared Allen? Or is he better than Jared Allen? Is he better than Jeremy Grant?
That's tough, to be honest.
Yeah,
No,
that's
No, not really.
I think that Jared Allen. I think that Jared Allen is better.
You don't think that Jared Allen is better than him?
No, I think that he's better.
Okay, you think Jared Allen is better. How about Jeremy Grant? You think he's better?
Jeremy Grant, I really didn't watch a lot of match of him. So, but yeah, I think from what I remember of Josh Collins, I will say he's between the both of them. So you can put Allen. So what do y'all think about this? Because I really didn't watch a lot of.
I disagree with every ounce of my being, but it's where you put him. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Hey man, but for me, he's a tier 5 for sure. He's a tier 5 for sure.
All right, well, I'm gonna put him behind.
Oh no, I have him behind Jeremy Grant.
Okay, that's fine.
I have him off the list, to be honest, but
you can take it away later, yeah.
All right, chill. It's on you. You got Jordan Poole.
I feel something coming.
Tier 4.
Tier 4.
Mavs, I have the same reaction as you. He's overrated as hell. I'm sorry.
How is Jordan Poole better than Jared Allen?
Thank you.
You know what, Mars? You're right. I think he's tier 5. I think you're right, Mars. He is tier 5. Now that I think about that, I'm not gonna argue. Jordan Poole absolutely is tier 5.
Jordan Poole, get him out of there.
He's tier 5. I'm gonna put him ahead. I will put him. I'm having a difficult time putting him ahead of Jeremy Grant because of the team that he's on, but I think he adds a little bit more value to his team. I'm not putting him ahead of Jeremy Grant. I can't.
Just send him to hell, man.
He's behind Jeremy Grant. He's above John Collins, but behind Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, I'm not putting him ahead of Jeremy Grant. I'm not. I can't put him.
He'll be off the list soon enough. Don't worry.
Yes, he will be. I'm not putting him ahead of Jeremy Grant. No.
For sure.
All right, that's that. Behind Jeremy Grant.
Mars is right on that one. Yeah.
Mars knows boo.
All right, Mars, you got Josh Giddey.
Oh damn. I mean, Josh Giddey's better than Jordan Poole, so he's above him at least.
Yes, he is.
Josh Giddey or Jeremy Grant? Interesting.
It's close. It's closer than
I'll put him behind Jared Allen, but above Jeremy Grant.
Behind Jared Allen, but above Jeremy Grant. Got you. Ox, it's on you, my friend. You have Drew Holiday.
Hold on 1 second, but Drew Holiday. Can I see real quick, Ron?
Yep.
Just go ahead and put him right behind Jaylen Brown.
What?
He's gonna move out. He's not gonna stay.
Go ahead and put him right behind Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, he's not gonna stay top 30. We don't have to worry.
Nody, can you name 30 players better than Drew Holiday?
Right now, from the top of my head?
Yes.
That's right from the top of your dome.
Can you name 30 players better than Drew Holiday today?
Right now. Okay,
He's just going off of that because of that game. Is this because of that game when Jimmy went for 80?
Right.
It's not about that, but
what is it about then?
I'm a Bucks fan, and the major issue with Holiday is that his playoff production sucks. Like
Offensively.
Yes, obviously offensively. Defensively, he's very, very good. We saw it in the finals. But if you see Jrue Holiday with the ball, you think that, okay, he takes a three, then another one, then a step back three, and most of them are bricks. I'm sorry. If Mars.
No, I agree with you. He might be like top 30. We'll have to see how the list unfolds, but he's at best at 29. But I think he probably ends up at like 34, to be honest. I think that's probably where he'll be.
It's just my opinion, Chill. I'm sorry.
The league is very talented. So
yes. So
like Jordan Poole.
I don't want to get cooked, to be honest. So I'm.
No, we're not doing that. I just needed an answer because I'm a big Jrue Holiday fan, and I see the talent in the league, and a guy in Jrue Holiday who, I mean, he does perform in the playoffs, and he's not terrible. I think we're going off what we just saw this year. To be honest with you, they had no reason. They had no business losing to the Miami. They were better.
It's not.
They had no business losing to them.
Last year he was also bad offensively.
Even as bad as he was offensively, it still was enough that they took the Boston Celtics to 7 games. It still was enough.
Because
it still was good enough.
Because of Giannis. And don't think twice about Holiday. I give him the defensive stops that he had against Marcus Smart. I give him that. But the series mostly was due to the fact that Giannis was playing great. And
Giannis wasn't really playing great if you think about it. Giannis I think he was shooting under 40%. He shot under 40% a bunch of different times. Yes. Jrue Holiday gave them the minutes that he gave them offensively. He was a plus a lot of times. Now he wasn't terrible like you say he is. You expect him to knock down shots like Jamal Murray. You expect him to knock down shots like De'Aaron Fox. He's not going to do that. But what he is going to do is he's going to play smart the majority of the time, and it's going to lead to wins.
Sometimes, maybe. Like, if you see the production of Holiday from basically the championship year, Chill, he drops.
It's going the other way. Yes, it has. Yes, it has gone. But it hasn't gone the way that you're making it sound like he just fell off a cliff. Like this is garbage.
Did you know Jrue Holiday in the playoffs in Milwaukee shoots 39.6% from the field?
So he shoots under 40% in the playoffs.
Yes,
and that's his 3 years combined. He shoots 13.
So not like just this year that came up. So he's under 40%.
Basically,
I think I'm looking at it from the aspect of him making big shots, like when they go on runs and stuff like that. Like for example, when they were playing against Boston to get back in that series, and when them ended up going up, like in Game 5. And coming up with that steal and him making the shots that he made, the threes that he made in order for them. I think he went 5 for 11 in that game, something like that. But I can't say with 100% certainty because I'm going off the top. But with that being said, he outplayed Marcus Smart. Offensively, he did. I thought that he outplayed Marcus Smart. And with him outplaying Marcus Smart, he was one of the main reasons why they won, or that series went to 6 games. And I mean, Jason Tatum goes for 46 in Game 6, but they should have beat them. But to say that Jrue Holiday is garbage, which is what you're trying to sell.
No.
That's what it's selling.
Yo, we got to keep it pushing.
That's what he's selling because that's what he. Jrue Holiday sucks in the playoffs.
I don't say that. I said his production dips heavily.
No, you didn't say he dips heavily. You said Jrue Holiday sucks in the playoffs. That's what you said.
Yo, we got to keep it pushing.
That's what I heard.
The frustration is real.
Sometimes he's bad. I'll give you that. I'm sorry.
All right, so the next pick is on me, and I got Jason Tatum, and I'm looking at tier 1.
Get it right, Mars. I mean, get it right, Ron.
Looking at a guy named Jimmy Butler in tier 1. So, and as I'm looking at this guy named Jimmy Butler right there in tier 1, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Jason Tatum, and I'm going to put him right there behind Jimmy Butler.
Here we go.
Right behind Jimmy Butler.
Mars, you're right. The winning recency bias on PC is crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah. I'm gonna put Jason Tatum right there behind Jimmy Butler, right where he belongs.
So you're basically telling us that Jason Tatum is a 10. Like, if you're putting a top 10, he's Dead last.
No, he's not 10. He's at
No, I asked one. I asked one.
Because I was thinking about, I think it is 10. I was thinking to myself, well, if Jimmy Butler's 10, that means Jason Tatum is out the top 10.
No,
I mean, Jason Tatum could be, according to Ticket, Jimmy's top 5. So who knows? He might end up top 5. All I know is, look, I don't know where Jason Tatum is. We'll see at the end of the ranking. All I know is Jimmy Butler is ahead of Jason Tatum. That's all I know. I don't care if Jason Tatum's 20. I don't care if he's 7. I don't care where he's at. I just know Jimmy Butler is ahead of him.
Why is Jimmy Butler better than Jason Tatum?
Thank you.
I'll take Jimmy Butler over Jason Tatum as my number one.
That's not the question.
But why?
The question is, why is he better?
Why he's better? Because I think he's a better raiser of his team. I think he's going to lead his team to more wins. I think he's a better leader. He's obviously better on the defensive end. I think he's more hard-nosed. Offensively, yes, you could say JT got a bigger bag. You can say JT can score more, but scoring doesn't always equate to wins. And I'm in basketball to win. And I know Jimmy Butler is going to build a winning culture. He's going to lead my team the way I want my team to be led. And when it's time to ball, he's just going to ball. Okay, Mars, yes, he had 13 points one game and this, and this. Okay, but he beat Jimmy Butler, or he beat Jason Tatum, and Jason Tatum had a much better team.
Did he play great in the Eastern
Conference Finals? He beat Jason Tatum.
No, I asked you, did he play great in the Eastern Conference Finals, yes or no?
He played good enough to win.
Exactly. And he had a whole, once again, I'm gonna go back to my original logic. Jamal Murray had a better playoff run than Jaylen Brown this year and last year. Jimmy Butler had a better playoff run than Jason Tatum.
If you get to rank Giannis, I expect Giannis to be behind Jimmy Butler.
Yes.
It's major.
No, it's not. You know why it's not major exceptions, Rob? Was this the same logic? Did you have the same logic last year? Was Jason Tatum ahead of Jimmy Butler?
Hold on, but no, time out. This is all I want to say before y'all get to doing this, and we got to move on. We can't get.
I know we got to go. We got to go.
We can't get started. All I'm saying is you can't always compare two players the same way that you can compare two other players. It is exceptions to certain.
There are exceptions to the rule. 100%.
We do know, like, if it's certain guys where it's just like, I'm not placing you above Giannis. No ifs, ands, or buts.
You're just not better than him, no matter what. You're just not better.
But Dodie, it's on you. It's on you. And the player that you have is. I'm not gonna give you Julius. I'm gonna give you Donovan Mitchell.
Miles already made that clear.
Donovan Mitchell. The thing about him is that in the regular season he was phenomenal, but the playoff production matters also. And he's not, since I'm like one, I will put him at tier 2.
Tier 2.
I'm cool with that.
There you go, Donovan.
I'm cool with that.
All right, my man Panzu, it's on you.
Okay, give me the next player.
The next pick for you is Kyrie Irving.
Ooh. Okay.
Now that's an interesting one.
Yes. That's a really interesting one when you think about that guy. Is injury. How do you say it again? Yeah. He has the capacity to be injured really fast.
Injury prone.
Yeah, injury prone. He has a high offensive capabilities, almost no defense. He's been one of the best offensive players that I've seen in my life. When it's about his bag, his diversity, his way to change his speed. I will say right now tier 3.
Okay, 3.
I don't think that he's a top 20 anymore. I will say like a few years ago for sure. But so right now,
Enzo, I'm gonna give you 3 players and you tell me if he's better than them or not. Is he better than Drew Holiday?
For sure.
Is he better than Jaylen Brown?
Yes.
Is he better than Jamal Murray?
What?
Is he better than Jamal Murray? Let him finish, y'all.
I don't think so. Right? The thing about this, like, but
hold on.
For me, it's no. Let me think 2 seconds because right now I really think that he's in the top 30 for sure. But Jaylen Brown, he's.
Is he better than Jamal Murray? Yes or no?
It's hot in here, ain't it, Panzu? It's hot in here, huh?
Don't let recency
No,
bias.
I really.
Is he better? Now I gotta put you in the title. Is he better than Jamal Murray? Yes or no?
It is hot in here, ain't it, my man? Huh? Yes or no?
Had him
That's a
running
yes
the
or no
floor right
question.
I will say yes. I will say yes.
So you
I will
say he's
say
better
yes.
than Jamal Murray?
I was yes. When you
Okay.
think that the fact that he's always automatic at the fourth quarter to score the enormous amount of points. I saw it in the last few seasons. The way that he was playing with even when the Mavericks or Brooklyn Nets, that guy is too good. Jamal Murray has a long way to get there. So yeah, for me, it's at fringe top 20, like
All right,
around
y'all.
21, 22.
So I got Kyrie ahead of Jamal Murray, and that is it with this round right here. Yo, I appreciate y'all for coming up.
Thank you guys for this moment.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
All right,
You're
man,
really good. Thank you for entertaining me. Bye.
Thanks, brother.
Yes, sir. All right, I'm gonna bring up the next couple guys, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into some super chats as well.
Let's do it.
Yo, DJ Sebastian, what's good with y'all?
Yo,
What's up, Ron? Thanks for having me on.
Hey, chat, I'm dropping the link in here. I need some more guys to jump up here. I'm gonna let these guys make 2 picks, but I need a couple more guys to come in and make some picks as well. Before we do that, let me go ahead and get to some super chats though. Drip Bayless with back-to-back super chats. He said, "How do expansion teams get players?"
Teams have to protect, I think, 6 players on their roster or 8, and then the expansion teams draft from the players that the teams don't protect, and that's how they fill out their roster. So they end up just with a bunch of James Wisemans and stuff.
Drip Bayless with a back-to-back super chat. He said, "Thoughts on Zion and Charlotte?"
Larry Johnson 2.0.
That's crazy.
That's a disrespect.
No, it's not. It's not. But it just kind of sticks because if you know Larry, if you know it.
And I love, to be honest with you, I love Zion with LaMelo Ball. I love him with him if he can stay healthy, which he can't. So
this is my only thing. If he's not playing because he's not happy in New Orleans, how are you gonna be happy in Charlotte?
Exactly.
A change of scenery could be anywhere, Big Ox. Like you could move from one neighborhood to the next. That neighborhood might not be that next neighborhood might not be great. You just don't want to live in that neighborhood that you in. That's all that is.
And another thing too, he from Carolina as well. So that's
he from South Carolina.
I understand that, but I mean, y'all, you know how I feel about this already, Ron. I'm just like, I don't want to get into it, bro. It's just a cop out, bro. It's a cop out, bro. He's just a prima donna. He want everything to be his way. And if you got to be like that, if you can't play in this city, I got to move you to this city in order for you to play. Then there just ain't no future for you.
Exactly. Nobody should want it.
Another super chat from Officer Ricky. He said, "Free Tate."
I don't know what that means.
Who's Tate?
Andrew Tate.
That's what I would be assuming. I don't.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was already free.
Alan R said, "Need someone to put Randall top 5 to pick."
Don't worry, Julius Randle's coming. Julius Randle's coming.
Do it.
Don't worry,
I got him. I got him.
All right, Sebastian and DJ, y'all ready to get to it?
Yep.
All right. Is this an L list so far, or how y'all feeling about this?
It's good, but some tweaks can make it better.
Can I see it again? Can I see the list?
It's up right now. Tier 1, we got Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum. Tier 2, Donovan Mitchell all alone. Tier 3, you got Kyrie, Jamal Murray, Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday. And Tier 5, Jared Allen, Josh Giddey, Jeremy Grant, Jordan Poole, John Collins.
Tier 5 is perfect.
I think it's Tier 5 is good. If I was to make one change, I'll put JT in front of Jimmy.
That's a good change. That's a good change.
Anybody else feel that way? Everybody else feels that way?
I think they're close, but
Ron, you're the only one who feel that way that Jimmy Butler is ahead of Jason Tatum.
I don't think I'm the only one up here. I don't think I'm the only one. That's 2 of us. That's 3.
I think it's close. I don't really care either way. To be honest, I don't really care either way.
All right, y'all. It's Chill. It's on you actually, and you have none other than the Claw, Kawhi
Leonard.
Tough one, Chill.
Yeah, this
Chill.
Ron, you could have saved Kawhi for me, bro.
I mean, if Chill would grant that to you, then you can get him next, and I can move you.
No. I'm taking Leonard.
Said no.
I'm taking Leonard. Health matters, man. Your availability is your best ability, and if you're not available, then you can't help me. So that drops him to tier 3.
Oh my god!
It does. Okay. That drops him to tier 3 simply because he's not available. It has nothing to do with his game. Your health matters.
Based solely on his game. Imagine injuries didn't exist. Where would he be? I'm not
Top
saying
10.
put him there. Okay.
Top 10, 100%. He's the top 10
He'd be number 3 at least.
Yeah, he's the top 10 player, 100%.
Okay, I understand. You can't argue against him. You can play 2 games in the postseason.
So chill. We're in tier 3. Where at on tier 3 does he land?
He behind all these dudes because they play. Well, with the exception of Irv. So he's ahead of Irv. He's ahead of Irv.
Hold on, he's ahead of Kyrie?
He's ahead of Irv. He's behind Murray. He's behind Jaylen Brown. He's behind.
Oh, so you're trying to move Kyrie down.
Oh,
yes.
Trying to fix tier 3 up a little bit. All right.
Yes.
Well, no, yeah, but chill. You have to. Tier 3's already set. So
you're not allowed. You can't move.
Oh, it's only 5.
So you might as well put him in front of Kyrie.
Yeah, Kyrie's number 1 in tier 3.
He's
you
ahead
can't
of
move
Irv.
Kyrie down yet. It's okay.
He's ahead of Irv.
Okay, if you put him ahead of Kyrie, you're putting him ahead of Jamal,
he's ahead of everyone,
and you're putting him ahead of Drew Holiday.
Yep.
Can we? Yeah. So if I put him ahead of Irv, does Irv move down to 4, or how does that work?
He just goes ahead of Irv.
He moves down to 2. That's it.
He just moves one spot down.
Well, he's ahead of Irv. However you want to fix it after that, you can fix it after that. But he's definitely ahead of Irv.
It's already locked in, and in the end, we'll probably go ahead and make some cosmetic changes to the list. But as of right now, that's what it is. All right.
When we do that at the end, Ron, it's just so it's less organic, bro. It's not organic anymore. If we do our thing and at the end we get the nitpick, man. Last time, I mean, you know, whatever.
Just because everyone changed your picks, that's why you're saying this. Everyone just changed your picks.
I mean, people did change my picks, but people changed a couple other picks too. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just I just don't like it. It takes out it's less genuine.
Absolutely.
No doubt. Mars, it's on you right now. And guess who you have?
Who's that?
Kevin Durant.
Oh,
KD.
KD.
Tier 1. Above all of them.
Mm.
That was pretty easy. There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you got to remember how Mars is talking. Mars is talking from the aspect of I'm better at basketball than you. That's Mars logic.
Yo, did I get skipped or something, bro?
No, you're not.
You're next.
I feel like I haven't done
that's Mars's logic. Mars' logic is I'm better at basketball than you. And KD is better at basketball than both Jimmy Butler and Jason Tatum.
That's fair.
According to Mars.
That's fair. Not only is it fair, but it's also true. It's not just fair, but it's also true.
Exactly.
I think it's a lot closer with Jason Tatum, though. I will say.
I'm willing to have the conversation with JT. I'm willing to have the conversation.
I'll talk about it, but Kawhi better than all them busters.
I agree. Kawhi would be in tier 1 as well for me, but I understand the health argument. So
I definitely get that. I get that.
I'm pretty sure Jimmy and Tatum are more available than KD, but yeah.
I mean, Jimmy Butler's availability is questionable, but I guess.
Yo, Mad Max Sports and Goldie JJ, you guys are next after Sebastian and DJ make their picks.
Hey, shout out to JJ. That's my guy. Shout out Goldie JJ.
Goldie got smoked with somebody up here too. Bump. So you don't remember that last Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. Just making sure. I'm just, I just want to let you know that he might come in swinging. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Matter of fact, hold on.
Ron,
gonna get his boxing gloves.
Guessing his
boxing about to get the gloves.
Goldie, you got any words to say right quick before?
Hey man, look, I didn't want to come take over the show. I just wanted to do the tier list. I was waiting on Ron. You know what I'm saying? Ron said he had got me. He said he got me whenever. You know, I was waiting on Ticket and Chill. You feel me? But hey, if Chill want it right now, you know, we can always get that smoke. You feel me? I'm always here ready.
Get your gloves, JJ. Get your gloves. Get your gloves, JJ.
Oh my god, he actually got the gloves. Okay.
All right, hey, while Chill's tying up his gloves, Sebastian, it's on you, my dog.
What happened to Bob? What happened to Bob's pick?
Yo, Mars, I'm used to this.
You skipped the hogs. You skipped the hogs.
Nah, man, I get done like this all the time, man.
Sebastian, it's on you. No, I'm just kidding. It's on you, Ox. Hold on, right quick. It's on you, Ox. You have Chris Middleton.
This year, Chris Middleton?
Chris Middleton, man.
Chris Middleton right now. I'm gonna have to go ahead and y'all know I got big love for Chris Middleton, but I'm gonna have to. You can go down, Ryan. Go down, Ryan.
Here.
Go down, Ryan.
All right.
Put him right behind Josh Giddey.
Oh,
and right in front of Jeremy Grant. Damn. That's with all due respect.
I was thinking 4, 5.
I was thinking 4 too.
Crazy.
Damn, that was supposed to be your man's.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Right. All right, Sebastian, you have Draymond Green.
Get that bum out of here.
All right.
Big Ox, you think he whack?
Oh, chill. Don't get me started.
Hold up. All right, so it's gonna be tier 5, but I want him over Jordan Poole.
Oh, I see what you're doing here. This is a dominance thing, huh? All right, Draymond right here above Jordan Poole. All right, DJ, you ready to rock?
Yeah, let's get it, man.
All right, my friend, you have Devin Booker.
Ooh.
Tier 2 in front of Mitch, in front of Donovan Mitchell. That's
nice.
Tier 2 in front of Donovan Mitchell.
That's good.
That's close, but yeah, I can get with that.
How y'all feel about Book potentially running the point guard for the Phoenix Suns?
He's done it
I
before.
like it. I like it.
Suns in 6.
I think he's underrated, like passer as well. I think he
I agree.
I think he showcased that this playoffs that he's capable.
When you talk about underrated, see, that's where I get confused. Underrated passer in what aspect? So how do you rate him as a passer?
I feel like him being able to, like, what he showcased, like this playoffs when CP went out, I feel like his assists went up. That's how I rate him.
How much did it go up though? Because like he's running with a guy that was 27 a game, right? So we're talking about a guy in Book who averaged 5 assists. So when you talk about a guy whose assists go up, how much did they go up? Did they go up substantially? Did they go up like 1 or 2? Did they go up 1 or 2? Because when I think about a guy who's underrated as a passer, I think I have to rate him amongst other passers, not just at his position, but at the guard spot. So would you say that Devin Booker is, I don't know, a top 10 passer at the guard spot?
No.
How about top 15?
When I say we underrate him, I feel like he's shown that he's capable of doing that, like being able to like facilitate for the Phoenix Suns. I feel like he showed that that's another area that he can unlock, like in his game to improve.
So if that's an area that he can unlock in his game, why isn't he doing it more? And the reason why I'm asking you that, my man, is because I hear the same logic with guys like Kevin Durant is an underrated defender. So if you're an underrated defender, that means that I'm rating you amongst other guys. If you're inconsistent at it, that means you just don't do it enough. There's a difference between a guy like KD who didn't do it enough as a defender. Don't get me wrong. He defended. He just didn't defend at a high level enough. I don't think that he was underrated. So when I think about Devin Booker as a passer, is he inconsistent as a passer or is he underrated?
I'll say underrated because he wasn't like really asked to do that because CP is like the main like point guard on that team. But when he was asked to do it in that Denver series, he stepped up big time with that. So that's why I say.
All right, y'all. Let's keep it pushing. Chill. It's back at you. We back to the top of the lineup. Actually, before we do that, we'll go ahead and read a couple super chats. Leaf Diggy said, "That's what I've been saying at Chilltown. F these Lakers and Celtics, quote unquote, trust fund babies. Shaking my head. I've been saying that all year. They're overrated, bruh. F them all."
That's how they talk about that. That's how they talk about the Celtics. They talk about the Lakers like these dudes just be running the table every year, and they just entitled to be there a year, and that's just not the case.
Where is Leaf Diggy? I'm surprised he ain't popped up to make a pick yet.
He'll probably pop in here. You know it's a cool moon when Chill and Leaf Diggy agreeing. Brandon Lewis said, "Ticket Ox, Chill, Fluent. Stop letting these dudes cap on Nash over Stockton, Hardaway, and these dudes, man. These dudes are 16 years old."
I never said that, and I try not to get into that conversation because it's gonna get my blood pressure up. There's no logic that you can sell me that Steve Nash is better than John Stockton. You can't.
Tim Hardaway?
Tim Hardaway neither.
Oh,
Tim
come
Hardaway
on.
is not better than John Stockton.
Tim Hardaway is Tim Hardaway better than Steve Nash?
Is Tim Hardaway better than Steve Nash? No, he wasn't.
Oh, that's what the comment said, that Nash over Tim Hardaway or John Stockton was bad. Like, if you think Stockton's better, whatever. Steve Nash is better than Tim Hardaway.
Yes,
I mean, but y'all say like Tim Hardaway was whack or something like.
No, he ain't whack. Steve he's not whack, Big Ox.
I mean, this goes back to one of those things. Like I like to look at it like, okay, let's match these players up against each other though.
Right.
Now I can see what you're saying. Like, okay, maybe Nash had a better career, whatever. However you look at it, but that matchup though, Steve Nash don't really want that matchup.
He
Yeah, 'cause he can't play
with
defense.
Tim Hardaway, he don't want that matchup.
He don't want that matchup.
No.
Yeah, I mean, Steve Nash can't play defense. I don't mean much. You don't want to match up with anyone, to be fair.
And well, not only is he insufficient. Okay, he's insufficient defensively. However, offensively, you think Tim Hardaway want anything to do with Steve Nash?
Nah.
I don't think he's mad. I don't.
No.
I like.
They don't want to guard each other.
Right.
We can just keep it like
I
that.
think that's one of those matchups where it's kind of like we got to look at it that way when we talk about guys like Tim Hardaway and Kevin Johnson. Steve Nash don't want it with Kevin Johnson.
No, Kevin Johnson's better than Tim Hardaway. So, I mean,
Yes, he is.
I'm not mad at that. I think Kevin Johnson is very underrated. I think Tim Hardaway and Kevin Johnson both.
But that's to your point, though. Ox's levels to this, and Tim Hardaway, like we doing right now with these players, are at a certain tier. Steve Nash is ahead of him on that point guard tier.
Mars, you do have Nash over Stockton, right?
peak wise, yeah.
All right, let's get back to this list.
Mm-hmm.
It gets nasty up here. Chill, we back at the top with you, and
Okay.
I have for you Kevin Porter Jr.
Oh my god.
It happens like this sometimes.
He's in tier 5. I don't think he's better than any of these dudes.
Kevin Porter Jr.
What's
Smack that at the end of the list.
Yeah, I don't think he's better than any of those dudes.
Mars, you have Kyle Kuzma.
What? Kyle Kuzma's above Jordan Poole.
Is he?
Yes.
I guess. Yeah, I'll say so.
Neither of them are going to make the list, but for now, he's above Jordan Poole.
I mean, he's 100% better than Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
Ox, it's on you.
Who we got?
You have Evan Mobley.
Evan Mobley. Let me just go ahead and put Evan Mobley. I'm not gonna put him in tier 4. I'm gonna put him at the back of tier. Damn, no, God.
And guys, here's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm moving these guys up. I know you guys put them in tier 5, but until somebody bumps them off the list, they're still up here.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead, Ox. You got it.
Okay. Let me see. Evan Mobley.
Hey, Big Ox, come on, man. You can't name 40 players in the NBA better than Evan Mobley. You can't. You cannot name 40 players in the NBA.
I think very highly of Evan Mobley. I'm just looking at what we got. I think I have to put him at the front of tier 4.
That's fair.
Yeah, he's better than Jared Allen.
Speaking of Evan Mobley, what y'all think his ceiling is? Like, I don't want to get into like
what's his ceiling all time?
No, like in today's in current
I think he Chris Bosh set a better defender.
Chris Bosh.
Yeah,
do y'all think this is like a make or break year for him, or
nah.
He's
good enough. He'll be
going into year 3.
Yeah, I don't think year 3 can be make or break. I think we expect too much too early from him.
But should we expect like a jump from him?
Yes.
Yeah,
it should be going this way.
Offensively, I'm hoping for a jump. Defensively, I mean, he's pretty much like nearly all there, to be honest.
He'll probably be even better there, Mars, because you got to think he's 22, 21.
Yeah, he's gonna get smart. He's gonna get stronger. He's gonna.
That's where I'm at with it. He's gonna get stronger. He's gonna gain 15 pounds of muscle. He's gonna be a problem on the block. So, but I don't want to look at. I'm not trying to rank him based on projection. I want to go where he's at right now.
All right, y'all. It's on me next, and I have none other than the great Franz Wagner.
Nice.
And what I'm gonna do with Franz Wagner is I'm actually gonna put him on this tier 4. I'm gonna put him right above Kyle Kuzma.
Right.
I got love for Franz. I want to put him a little higher.
Him right behind. Well, go ahead.
I can't possibly put him ahead of Draymond just based on what he does.
He's a better basketball player.
He got to show me a little more. He got to show me a little more.
Thank you, Ron.
All right, Sebastian and DJ. It's on
Fellas.
you guys.
Oh, I thought they was leaving. My fault.
Oh no. We got.
I'm sorry. I ain't trying to kick y'all out. I'm just.
Sounds like that. It does sound like that.
Hey, shit, that's
what it sounds like. He's about to show them. All right, fellas, take it light.
Nah.
chill. We at Chill House kicking these side. So what y'all about to do?
For real.
All right, y'all. Here we go. All right, Sebastian. For you, I have Luka Doncic.
All right. Well, we obviously got to go tier 1, but let's see where in tier 1. I don't like that KD spot, but I'm gonna go over KD.
What's wrong with the KD spot?
I'll put KD right underneath Jimmy.
Okay.
Honestly, I'd have KD right here. But
that's what I was thinking he was gonna put Luka.
That's nasty, Ron.
Oh.
Tier 2.
Right behind Devin Booker.
We don't gotta talk about that, DJ.
You guys need to get the hate out of your heart. You know this is bad.
I'll try, Mars.
I think Jimmy.
DJ, you have LeBron James.
Bro.
This should be interesting.
I'm gonna be realistic. I'm gonna put Bron behind Mitchell.
Wow. Okay, that's what he did. But I mean, realistic.
It's a new day. It's a new day in the NBA.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, can't realistically believe that James, as good as he is still a top 10 player. No, he's not. He's not. He's awesome, but he's not.
But I will say, when he released like his version of The Last Dance, it's gonna change a lot of people's mind about the GOAT debate. That's what I.
And that's sad. And that's sad that that's what it would do. But well.
Wait, so Chill, you agree that Mitchell's better than LeBron?
I agree that. Say that one more time.
Donovan Mitchell right now is better than LeBron James.
Yeah.
You said no. You said no when I listed him.
Why you so? No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I said Devin Booker or Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
I thought you said Devin Booker. No.
Wait. So we're saying LeBron James is worse than Donovan Mitchell?
No, we're not saying that. No.
Oh, not worse, Mars. We're not saying that he's worse. We're saying that Donovan. He's saying Donovan Mitchell is better. Let's not use the word worse. You say worse than LeBron James, you're going to start.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard Devin Booker. No.
I'm confused.
No, he's not.
All right, Sebastian and DJ.
Devin Booker is not ahead of James.
Y'all for tapping in.
Thank you, Ron.
Appreciate y'all.
All right,
we'll catch y'all next time.
My fault. Right. I heard that different. No, Donovan Mitchell is not ahead of James. No.
Sean Matthews. I know it's the same thing, but it's not about what you say. It's how you say it.
Right. That's the way you say it. That's the most important. So
hey, Ox, I gotta say something real quick. I don't know why you be trying to change stuff up. If he said he's worse, better, it's the same difference, bro. You still saying the same thing, bro. Real talk.
Go to JJ. Did you not just hear what I
just said? It sounds like you're trying to give participation awards or vocabulary.
I'm not.
If someone's worse, that means the other person's better. It's the same thing. You're just trying to
if you talk about LeBron James. There's a lot of cats in this world that if you say, so you're saying LeBron James is worse than this player, all they heard is worse. That's it. See, go to JJ. When you've been around the world as long as I have, when you've been on this earth as long as I've had, you will learn that you got to talk to people differently.
Do you not still hear worse when someone says someone is better? Like,
no,
if I say better. Someone's better, I'm still going to think that I'm saying the other player is worse.
I'm a glass half full kind of cat. So if I hear somebody say this person's better, all I'm thinking about is good things, better. You know what I'm saying? Be positive, brother. Shed light to the world.
Okay. Hey, Chill.
Shed light to your world, man.
I tried telling you, but you already dipped. But I tried telling you and Ticket. Don't run from the grind, man. It's over with. I'm here now. You can't run.
JJ, I told you, JJ, I cook you every day. What make you think you can cook?
Me and my dog Max. My dog DJ was just up here. My dog Max here. It's all good. Hey, we're going to get this tier list done real quick. And then I'm going to stir fry you, bro.
Cook them right now. Don't be afraid. Cook them right now.
All right.
Is that good?
Hey, Chill.
What is your criteria?
What is your criteria for your top 10, Chill?
If you know anything about me, You already know what it is, so don't ask.
No. I need you to list that out for me, right? Like, just.
What's your criteria for it?
You can't ask me to answer my question with a question.
I'm asking you that. What is your criteria
question?
for?
Chill, answer the question.
Are we doing this Kobe Bryant thing right now?
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
I gotta go check on my son.
Ask me the real question that you want to ask me. Why is Kobe Bryant not in my top 10?
I'm asking you, what is your criteria?
You already know what my criteria is.
Is this about Kobe? Is it about Kobe?
This is absolutely what
I'm asking you. 100%. What is your criteria for your top 10?
You already know what it is.
You can't answer the question.
I'm not going to answer it because you already know what it is.
Answering that question, Chill?
Because you already know what it is.
He had his debate like 20 times a week.
Right, and you already know what it is.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I gotta ask you. Chill. What is your criteria? And I'm answering your
question. You know what my criteria is.
Why can you not answer the question? Just answer.
Because I've answered it 20 times already, and you heard it 20 times. So you already know what my criteria is. Next question, sir.
Next question. I'm going to ask this one more time, and this will tell me if
you know you're
or not. Because right now you can't put in the pot. You can't put in the pot already. It's starting to get over with already before it started. So can you just answer the question simply? Me and you are both men of culture, bro. You understand? Just answer the question.
What is my criteria for top 10? Number 1, is your game timeless? 2, did you dominate? 3, did you win? 4, how does your game translate? 5, how impactful were you in terms of society?
Okay, and so with everything you said,
you already knew that. You
just said, no. I just need you because I need you to hear yourself say it. With everything you just said, why doesn't that man, that glorious man right there that you somehow subsidize, try to put under the top 10? Why is he not in your top 10?
Why is he not in my top 10?
Why not? Because with everything you just said, with air portability, with longevity, how timeless was your game, right? How does it translate in other areas? Why would that not be able to translate? Why would he not be able to be in your top 10 compared to other guys like Magic, like Bird? Why not?
Why would he not?
By your logic, by the logic you're using.
Because I thought that those guys were better, and I thought that they did more in that aspect.
Why do you think Magic is better at basketball than Kobe Bryant?
This is not about being better at basketball.
You just said you thought he was better. All right, so what did you think he was better than?
This is not. Are we going to have a conversation, or are you just going to talk over me, sir?
My fault, bro.
So again, we're talking about my top 10. James, Jordan, Jabbar, Chamberlain, Russell, Magic, Bird, Duncan, Olajuwon, Diesel, Bryant at 11. So of all of those 10 guys, with my criteria, those 10 guys are the guys that I think are the 10 best players of all time, as opposed to Kobe Bryant, who is at 11, right outside the top 10. Does his game translate just as much as everybody else? If you want to have a conversation about Kobe Bryant being between 7 and 11, I got no problem with that. I have no problem with you having Kobe Bryant at 7. I got no problem with you having Kobe Bryant at 9. But when you tell me Kobe Bryant is the 3rd best player of all time, when you tell me that he's the 2nd best player of all time, when you tell me he's the 4th best player of all time, I disagree with that. But if you tell me he's the 7th best player of all time,
bro,
according to my criteria, if you think that he's the 7th best player of all time, if you think he's the 9th best player of all time, 100%, I have no problem with that. But you're not going to give me any logic to tell me that he's the 3rd best player in NBA history.
That's cool.
Yo, Goated, right quick. We gotta finish this list.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you get one more rebuttal off. No. I'm gonna let you get one more rebuttal off, and we'll continue this some other time in the future. Go ahead. Make your final point.
This is not about me. This is about you. 1, I just need you to understand that. 2, you said by the logic that you use in your criteria, you can have them from 7 to 11. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I have them at. It matters where you have them at right now because of the logic you're using. If your logic allows you to even think, consider in your mind, he could be all the way ranging from 7 to 11. In that comments denominator, you gotta realize I don't know how you depicted it or how you picked it apart, but that common denominator should show you that he does these things better than this person. Magic, Bird, an example. It doesn't matter who you want to use it. It doesn't matter how you want to use it. He does these certain things better. Everything, the criteria that he does it at GOAT levels. Even though you may not think he's at the top 5, he does it at all-time great levels where you could translate him to this era all the way back to the 80s. He will still be the same player, if not one of the best players in the league.
The top 10 guys that I have, they would do the same thing.
Okay, but what they do, does Magic do it at the level of Kobe Bryant?
I gotta step in.
Does Bill Russell do that at the level of Kobe Bryant? I'm sorry. I'm done.
I'll let you get this off another time. I promise you.
I got you. You good?
I'm sorry, bro. My kid is up here and they act right. I'm sorry.
I'm not saving him. All right.
Bro, he on me. Ain't no way.
Why y'all disrespecting KD so much? Like, it's so much how y'all disrespect.
Now here go to KD. Here we go to KD guy.
Like,
here we go, Lord.
When I hear things like he
Did
has
I just cook you yesterday on this, dude?
No,
hold on for a second, Max. Dub, as you were saying, I want to make sure I'm understanding what the KD disrespect is. Go ahead, Dub.
So one of the arguments I heard from, since we like naming names, Grill Town over here, he sat here saying like KD like being a consistent defender and everything for the last 3 seasons now for like Kevin Durant. Pre-injury, like he's been just that. He's been a guy to be a good help side defender. I seen him take on the challenge of guarding up Trae Young last season in the regular season and being a help defender. Against the Cleveland game and the playing game, he actually played phenomenal defense. He played good defense even in the postseason, but when you got better offense than Jokic, there's only so much you can do. It's a terrible matchup for him. Like Bam Adebayo even looked worse, but I think he still did a good job, right? So Kevin Durant, especially in 2021 when he was with Harden, they was a first seed. That defense was around a top 10 to 15 defense in the league. Mm-hmm. He gets hurt, and they fall down the drain to like bottom 5. That's because of him. That impact, that consistency of defense is because of him. And then this season, like now they had Claxton who didn't get hurt as well, so it made him be able to sustain. But the defensive value that he brings, I mean, it's still there. So the whole
Are we making out Kevin Durant? Are we making out Kevin Durant to be one of the better defenders in the league? Is that what we're doing?
No, I don't want to do that.
Talk about him.
I don't want to do that. But to say like to try to write off like when people say like he's an underrated defender and be like try to write that off, I think people who say that's correct in saying that because I don't think his defense gets enough praise.
I think that he's inconsistent as a defender because the stuff that you just brought up, you brought up games in the postseason, you brought up Trae Young. So we're talking about Kevin Durant throughout the entire season. There's a reason why guys are all league defenders, Dub, because consistently they do it throughout the season. He doesn't consistently do it throughout the season. He takes plays off. Not only does he take plays off, he takes games off where he's just buckets. Now, if he can consistently defend, then he would be at that level of guys like guys like Evan Mobley, guys like Bam Adebayo, but he doesn't do it consistently. Does he do it from time to time? Yes, he does. Now, should he be able to do it more? That's where the inconsistent logic comes from. But Kevin Durant is a good defender. He's just inconsistent.
But the thing is, nobody's told it. Hold on, Ron.
No. My nigga, you come on the panel. You can argue this any day of the week. We trying to do this tier list. We got guests up here. Act like you got company. Damn, I know your mama be whooping your ass right now.
What happened? You got.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Ron? What are you? Whoa!
You want to do this tier list? No, Dub. If you don't want to do this tier list, OG can join Open Gym next.
You can't sit. You know what, Ron? You can't sit here and let everybody else get stuff off. But when people trying to say,
did I cut you off? Did I cut off your argument? Oh,
you just cut mine off. You literally cut mine off. Go ahead, bro. Y'all got it. Go ahead. You're an L-hole, bro.
The ball right now. That's crazy.
I'm over here chilling and stuff. Go ahead, bro.
Y'all dysfunctional as hell.
He said he over here chilling, but coming in here starting a fight. You ain't coming. You ain't in here chilling, dog. You came in and started a fight.
I came up here to cape for KD.
Again.
Dale will be proud of you, Dub.
All right,
Dale raised a good one.
Chill. We back on you. We got Fred VanVleet.
I think Fred VanVleet is, when I look at these players, I think he's better than Porter Jr. That's as far as I'm gonna go.
Ooh, whoa.
He ain't even better than John Collins.
Golly.
Oh, really?
Maybe better than John Collins. I'll do that. He's better than John Collins. Yeah, I'll do that.
So he's not better than Jordan Poole? Kyle Kuzma, Franz Wagner?
Let me take a look at this list again. I'm sorry.
Draymond Green?
He ain't better than Draymond.
No, he's not better than
Jeremy
Draymond.
Grant?
Nope. Oh.
The furthest you can maybe argue is like Franz Wagner, maybe.
Oh,
that's as far as I'm going. That's as far as I'm going.
It's on you, Chill. Where do you want him to go?
Right, I'll put him ahead of Jordan Poole. That's as far as I'm going.
Wow. Okay. All right, Mars, you're up next. We have Darius Garland.
Behind Drew Holiday.
Darius Garland behind Drew Holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Ox, it's on you.
Mm-hmm.
And you have Michael Porter Jr.
His no passing the ball ass.
Get off the peel.
Yeah, but I don't want to disrespect, but put him.
I will.
Put him right behind. Put him right behind Josh. Yeah, right behind Michael. Right behind. Put him between Chris and Jeremy Grant.
Michael Porter Jr. is not better than Draymond Green.
I don't think he's. I would have put him behind Franz, but that's just me.
I can put him. All right, move him one more. Put him in front of Draymond and behind Jeremy Grant.
All right.
You think Michael Porter better than Draymond Green? Big Ox, you wow with that one.
You see those offensive rebounds he was getting in the finals?
Yo, Tyson and Dub Digital, I got y'all next. Dub Digital, you got to have a camera though. If you don't have a camera, brother, I can't. Oh, there you go. Hey, I see you, Digital boy. I see you.
Oh shit! I didn't even know y'all threw me under that quick.
Hold on. I'm gonna get you next.
He wasn't ready.
All right, hey, Dub Digital, stay posted. I got you next.
He wasn't ready.
Hey, at least we can get a
not
dub
ready.
up here. All right, it's on me next, and I have Miles Turner. Miles Turner, I'm going to say, I'm going to put him right in front of Jared Allen and behind Evan Turner.
Evan Mobley. Ron, we have 14 people in tier 4.
How many you got? 1, 2, 3,
That's
4, 5,
14.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah,
it's all gonna balance. Actually, I'm gonna just move these guys up.
It's 60 that we going up. So that would not be correct. It would be
it's gonna be
moving them down.
Ron don't want to put people in tier 5. He doesn't want to put people in tier 5.
There we go. Is that better for you guys?
I mean, it don't really matter to me. I ain't tripping.
Yeah,
I guess
I'm cool with that.
All right, cool. All right. Yo, Goated, it's on you. Then Mad Max, it's on you. Here's how we rocking. All right, Goated, you have Mikal Bridges.
Okay. Dang. Who's that in front of Miles? That's bro, just got me saying Evan Turner. It's Evan Mobley, right?
Yeah.
And that's Darius Garland right there, right in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
He's in that tier 3, in my opinion. I'll put him right behind Darius Garland for right now. Because I think full season, I need to see a full season of him as that number 1 option, or at least that number 2 like he was.
I think Bridges is an all-star this year, too, coming up.
Right.
In the 23-24 season. I think he makes the all-star team.
Cool. All right, Mad Max, it's on you next, and you have Joel Embiid.
Tier 1.
Tier 1.
Who is it? Who is it? Luka.
He above Luka,
KD, buckets, and Tatum.
Put him above KD.
Behind Luka?
Mm-hmm.
That's valid.
There it is.
I know, Mars. You know I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's a decent pick for me. I'll give you your credit.
All right, a few super chats.
Adrian, I don't like it either, Bob. I don't like it either.
Adrian Shake said, my Bulls suck at developing talent. Only just got a shooting coach now. In 5 years, should they blow it up or should they run it back? One more time with Mike Conley plus Max Reed.
What difference do it make? The Bulls ain't close.
Who's Max Reed?
If they ran it back,
I think they meant Nas. I think they want to trade for Nas Reed and Mike Conley.
I thought so.
They're not close.
Running it back does nothing. You have DeMar DeRozan on the team.
Right.
It's like they one of those teams that's like they're not like mad far, but they're not close at all. You know.
I believe the young guys. I believe y'all call that mid.
Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah, they mid.
That's what they
mid.
I believe that's what y'all young dudes call it. Y'all mid. That's what they
Thanks,
are.
Chilltown. I forgot.
So,
I gotta step my vocab up.
The bulls of that chick that she a 5. She thinks her family thinks she an 8, but she really a 5. That's what the bulls are.
Yeah,
I still feel like they missing Lonzo though. I think
he was the difference.
They could get over that.
Yeah, they might as well let that. Man, I hate to hear.
They was looking really good when Zoe was hooping, bro. So I don't know.
But tomorrow's logic, they still had DeMar DeRozan. So.
They did still have DeMar DeRozan.
Speaking of DeMar DeRozan, he should be coming up very soon.
Since we're on that subject,
DK the ruler said, "Chill in Mars. Would Kawhi for Jaylen Brown make both teams happy? Why or why not?"
Kawhi can't stay healthy. No one's
Kawhi
gonna
can't play.
Kawhi Leonard.
Boston ain't doing that. Hell no.
They would like.
that.
Brad. What's his name? Brad Stevens would instantly lose his job. His gig
Fired.
would be gone, done
On the spot.
out of there.
The only team I think is dumb enough to pursue Kawhi is the Portland Trailblazers.
What I'm saying is, my thing about Kawhi is I'm not mad at signing Kawhi, but after we have that conversation, like Kawhi, you're a 15-minute a game guy now. You're a 6th man of the year candidate now. Like,
hey, y'all don't think like how they play excluding Kawhi, because Kawhi has a bad knee in general, so you can't really do that to him. But like for the most part, all these players getting injured now and stuff like that as a result of like them not being more battle tested in general. Like them taking more rest days and all that stuff instead of actually practicing and getting like on the court more.
Well, your body has to get acclimated to playing that kind of a schedule. But at the end of the day, if you break down because that's just how your body is, there's really nothing that you can do about
that's
that.
That's why I said not really
Leonard,
including Kawhi, because his knees, like he has a horrible. Well, we already know what it is with him. Like, but I'm saying for like just like the rest of the league in general, bro. Like I feel like they've gone in a direction instead of going in like at least when I used to play like heavy sports, you don't just like you would take a rest, but at the end of the day, you got to keep your body in.
Go to just say they soft. Just say that. Go to just say they soft.
I mean, but you can't say everyone's soft though. You can't say everyone's soft. That's why I said that.
I mean, I think we have less than 10 guys this season that played 82 games. Less than 10.
It's got to be the food, JJ. They eating these GMOs and processed foods and shit.
All right. Well, we got to get back to the list. We got to get back to the list, yo. Chill.
Right.
You can guarantee ox. You can guarantee ox.
I'm telling you, it's got to be something like that. Too much ice cream and shit.
Chill, it's on you, and your next pick is. I'm sorry, Chill. You have Gordon Hayward.
Oh my God.
Gordon Hayward is behind Kevin Porter. Yeah, he's in tier 5. He's behind Kevin Porter Jr.
There you go, Gordon. Got a nice little spot for you. All right, Mars. Here we go. You have Paul George.
Paulie.
Tier 3.
Bro, Mars, don't disrespect, bro. Don't disrespect the GOAT, man.
So
behind Kawhi.
Behind Kawhi, okay. I'm not moving anybody down. People will move up. So Kawhi is going to go to tier 2.
Why are you moving them up?
As of now.
See, this is what happens when
it doesn't matter whether
say this player's worse. Now we got to move people up to make space.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they move up or down. They're going to go off the list or up the list no matter what. He's still behind Kawhi and he's still in front of Kyrie.
It's weird.
It doesn't really matter.
It does matter. It's weird, and everyone agrees that.
Sure, it's weird. It's weird. Cool.
Yes, weird.
I agree with everybody else too. It's weird. Now let's keep it pushing. Ox, it's on you. You have James Harden.
Oh boy.
Hey, Ox, don't violate, bro.
He about to be behind Gordon Hayward.
Nah, I would never do that. That's crazy. But I'll put him in between Darius Garland and Drew Holiday. No, yeah, that's where it'll go. Right in front of Darius Garland.
Go to where you think
right in front of Darius, bro.
You think James Harden the top 20 player?
In the league still?
Yes.
You want my honest answer?
No, I want you to lie to me. Keep it 100, fam.
Oh, you can keep him there,
Nah, for sure. I think he's in the top 25, top 20 range in general, in my opinion. Just because of the player he is. Like, he doesn't have to provide the same rim pressure that he used to, but like just being like completely honest about who the player is, James Harden is, other than his constant what he does in the playoffs, he still pretty good, really, really, really good in the regular season, in my opinion. So he
Peyton Manning basically. So he Peyton Manning in the regular season.
That's a great comparison. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Don't ever compare Peyton Manning.
Bro, go look at Peyton Manning's playoffs, bro.
That's a disservice to Peyton Manning.
James Harden is a bum. Peyton Manning is the best quarterback.
James Harden is a top 5 shooting guard ever, so I don't know why you're doing that.
All right, hey, Brian, how many picks to go to JJ get? Is he on his way out yet?
This man Ox, bro. Ox, bro. I still be on the graveyard shift, still chefing you up like this too. So I don't know why you doing this.
Pull up tonight. We'll see.
All right.
All right, y'all. Back to the list. It's on me.
Crazy.
And I have Kristaps Porzingis.
KP.
That man should go to the Miami Heat, by the way.
He's going to
actually.
You think he's going to the Hawks? You think we need him?
The Warriors.
No, I said Golden State.
Oh, ooh.
I don't care about Atlanta.
Are you weird?
Kristaps.
What you got, Ron?
Damn. I'm gonna give Kristaps the same love I gave Miles Turner, and I'm gonna put him slightly above Jared Allen.
So what? Jared Allen moving down?
No, he's gonna move Kyrie up like a weirdo.
No, I'm gonna move John Collins down like a non-weirdo.
Hey, Mars, you looking out for the Warriors is crazy, bro. That's like that boyfriend that breaks up with the girl and then like still sends her flowers on her birthday. It's weird, bro.
And tell her what dudes not to date.
Yeah, bro. Leave her alone.
Hey, we separated amicably.
Mars, leave her alone, Mars.
You damn near a stalker at this point, Mars.
For real, Mars. We might have to get a restraining order on you, yo.
Mars, you dumped her. Leave her alone. Let her live her life. Let her grow and be beautiful.
And you ain't even dump her for a legit reason, Mars.
Hey, Mars.
And you dumped her for an ugly chick in the Houston
On top of that, like the chick she a bird. The chick you dumped her for.
The looks don't matter.
She's a straight bird.
It's about what's inside that counts.
Here we go.
Hey, Mars. What about the Warriors getting Siakam?
Yeah, they don't need Pascal Siakam. They don't need.
You don't think they need him, but do you think they need KP instead?
Yep.
Goated, it's on you, my friend.
What's the word?
You have Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, shoot.
Be honest with this. Be honest.
Clearly he's a tier 1 player. You know what I'm saying? I'm about gonna put him in tier 2. You feel me? Anyways,
where does he lie?
That's Giannis right there.
This man's better than Luka, bro. That tier 1 is so cooked, bro.
Where is he at?
You just said it. He better than Luka, so he is better than Luka. Okay, so he go ahead of Luka.
But you trying to say he ain't better than somebody behind Luka? Is that what you trying to say?
That's what he's saying. He's saying he ain't better than KD.
I'm not a KD fan, so don't do that.
Okay.
You don't got to be a fan of somebody to acknowledge their greatness.
Nah, bro. He's better than KD, bro. We're not doing this.
If you saying Giannis better, if you saying KD better than Giannis, you're a fan.
We're just gonna keep it as it is, bro. We're gonna keep it as it is, bro. That's what it is. Bro.
All right.
That's fan talk right there.
What do you mean?
Mad Max. It's on you now. You have Ja Morant.
I want to Anthony Edwards.
You're a T-Wolves fan, right?
Where are you putting the deadliest pistolier since Wild Bill?
Put him behind PG.
Ja Morant is shooting up the list right behind PG. There he goes.
Just so you know,
he gonna drop. He gonna drop.
And his people said that the media is out to get him. Like he
that was some of the stupidest stuff I heard.
Like he ain't got nothing to do with this. Like they just after him.
See what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about with accountability. That's what I was talking about the other day, man.
I ain't gonna get you started, Big Ox. I'm not gonna get you started, Big Ox, because I know what's gonna happen.
Victim mentality.
That's crazy. We got to do better. That boy got all that damn money out here
playing a fool. In that tier 1. That's crazy.
All right, Mad Max. All right, go to
all right, bro. Hey, chill. I already told you I'd be on TikTok, all that stuff. But guess what? When I'm back and I'm with you and Ticket here, it's over with. I told you.
Come on with it.
Chill. That's one of my That's one of my youngest boys. I'm gonna get him in line for you. That's one of my youngest boys right there.
You ain't gotta do that.
I'm gonna get him in line.
Nah, Max.
He swung and he missed.
It takes a village, Max. Let Chill whoop him.
Okay. I'll let
he swung and he missed. Yeah. It's that simple.
All right, Max. I'm gonna bring up the next two cats. We got Tyson. What's up,
Tyson?
Oh, chilling. How y'all doing, man? Blessed. Stay blessed.
Dog Digital in the house.
All right, y'all.
sir. Yes, sir. All right, fellas. Appreciate y'all for tapping in and coming up. I'm gonna read a couple super chats, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into our next picks. I got Nine Tails Toji said, Mars, thanks for the Hoop Talk podcast. I've been going back and listening to all the episodes.
Mars, what is this Hoop Talk? What is it on?
It's on my YouTube channel.
When do you do it?
Every weekend. I do it every weekend.
And how come I don't know about this?
If you want to pull up this weekend, you can.
I don't even want to pull up. I just like your content, Mars. How about it's like an artist dropping music. Like, I don't want to get on the track. I just want to listen to it.
Well, every weekend, Mars Talk Sports. I go live. Me and Dream Hoops. Low pulled up last weekend.
All right.
That was
okay.
Good.
I don't necessarily have to get on the track, but I do want to hear it.
On Sunday. Give the people what they want, Mars. Give the people what they want. It's on Sunday. What time? 2?
5, we go at 5 p.m. Eastern. I think that's 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's Saturdays. It depends on the scheduling. But every weekend, yeah.
I'll make sure to tune in. They got great content, Chilton.
Okay, I'll tap in.
Yeah,
no doubt.
You don't see Troll Mars over there. So
okay, because I do not want to see that dude. No, I do not.
All right, y'all. Speaking of Troll Mars, the next super chat from Bino said, "Chill. The moment you left the panel yesterday, it got X-rated. And will you participate in the second annual Open Gym basketball trivia game? Old heads versus young cats."
Well, it sounds like I left in the nick of time. Number one, number two, sure. I'm down there. I'm down with the the trivia. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, as long as Dub isn't hosting. Dub was terrible.
Dub was horrible, bro. Dub was nasty. That was ugly. High garbage.
Because remember, we did the trivia on Chill with Chill one time, and it was way smoother than that. Dub was asking questions he didn't even know the answer to.
Yeah, Dub
man, he researching and still don't know the answers. Chill, it was bad, bro.
How you gonna
he doing research and still got the ansers wrong, bro.
So is Dub the dude who fails the test? That's open book. He failed that dude.
Man.
No,
I got you back, Dub. You a great host, Dub. I got you back.
It wasn't that. It was
no, it wasn't. Okay,
it was being the professor giving a pop quiz and not having any idea what the answers were.
It's facts. Yeah, that's better.
It's not taking the test in open book. It's giving the test and not knowing the answers.
And I don't even know the answers to the test. And I'm marking the answers wrong.
He grading the test wrong. He grading the test wrong, Chill.
Even though I got the right answers. Nope, that's wrong.
That's
wrong. You don't even know the answer.
Right.
All right, y'all. Come on, we jumping back into this list. Chilltown is on you, and you have Jalen Brunson.
I got Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson is in this area right here in tier 3. I'm having a difficult time. I think he's better than Garland. I do think he's better than Garland. I'm not sure if he's better than Mobley though.
Don't forget he's on the Knicks.
Yeah, he is on the Knicks. I can't forget that part. I do think he's better than Garland though. So put him ahead of Garland.
Jalen Brunson ahead of Darius Garland.
I like that.
Hey Mars, I'm moving Kyrie up. It's on you, Mars. You have Jalen Green.
Oh boy, that's crazy.
Focus, Mars. Hey, Mars.
Come on,
focus,
boy.
Mars.
Take that hat off, Mars. Take that hat off.
I'm focused.
Focus, Mars.
Let's look at this list. Can anyone if I put him somewhere, are you guys able to move him, or is he going to stay there?
At the end, me, you, and Ox will do some, like I said, a little bit of construction to the list, but it's not gonna be nothing too major.
Yeah, but I don't want where I put Jalen Green to get moved.
Well, I mean, Jalen
we moving that shit.
He's not the top 10.
So put him where you need to put him at, Mars.
I love Jalen, but no way.
I'm gonna be honest. I think he's better than Jimmy Butler. So.
No, you ain't Mars.
It, Mars.
This is what I'm talking about, Mars. This is what I mean. See, here we go, Mars. This is what I'm talking about, Mars. When I say focus, okay, focus. No, you're not, Mars. Be honest. Better at basketball and all of that logic. No, he is not better than Jimmy Butler.
Better than Jimmy Butler. Come on, bro.
No, he isn't, Mars. So come on, man. Focus.
Let's go
Probably
ahead.
one day, but not today.
So no matter where I put him, you're just gonna say I'm lying.
No, that's not true, Mars.
Okay, chill. I'm gonna ask you, where do you think I should put?
Okay, so Jalen Green, if you look at this list right here, right? I think he's better than Haywood. I think he's better than Porter.
Okay, let's not look at tier 5. We know he's better than them.
Okay, so now we get to like Jordan Poole. Is he better than him?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is he better than Van Fleet?
Yes.
Yes.
How about Kuz?
Yes.
Yes.
Wagner?
I don't know.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking at Miles Turner. In my opinion, I'm looking at Miles
Okay,
Turner.
so that means he's better than Porzingis.
I think
No.
Porzingis is better than Miles Turner.
Okay.
I'll put him some.
So he's better. So he's also better than.
I'm putting him behind Evan Mobley.
Okay, he's behind Evan Mobley.
There we go.
He's third tier, so he's around top 30.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Okay,
Nah, I'm a little mad at that. Top 30.
Be quiet, Tyson. Be quiet.
Well, he probably get bumped down though, Tyson. We still got a lot of names to go.
All right. It is on you, Ox. And guess who you have?
Y'all don't want to.
You have Jaren Jackson Jr.
Jaren Jackson Jr. Okay, well this is be a little easier. Put Jaren right behind Mikal Bridges.
I was gonna put Jalen Green above Mikal Bridges, but I knew people aren't gonna go for that.
See what I'm saying, Mars?
Hell no. Two-way? Hell no.
Jalen Green.
That's why he put him at Jimmy Butler. I'm gonna have a stroke on you, I swear, man. Mars gonna give me a stroke.
One of these days.
I'm right about Jalen Green.
Man, my blind ass can't see the list that good. But I'm gonna have to help me out a little bit.
That's why I had to get my glasses.
I got 20. Man, I gotta go get my glasses.
I had to go get my reading glasses because I'm like,
man, blow that thing up or something, Ron.
I could see
for the old
but,
heads.
Like,
for the old heads, blow it up a little bit.
I can see, but I'm like, hold on, dude. I had to go get my glasses. I had to go get my reading glasses for that one.
It's not funny.
All right,
I gotta get all the way up on this motherfucker.
They got Ben Simmons in a fit.
Oh yeah, y'all see Ben Simmons? Y'all see him right there? Yeah, we got. You see, hey, well, I mean, you know, it's kind of fitting.
Ron, how would you put Ben Simmons in this?
Yeah, why would you do that?
Like I said, I'll put 2 players from each team on there. You know, I think every team's
just being nasty. I mean, let's
they gotta play, bro. What are you doing?
Ron just being nasty. Let's just
hey, one of y'all might think he's top 50. How
you could have put Nick Claxton.
I had to put a lot of eligible players up there. I I don't know. He's eligible to be put on the list.
No, he's not. You gotta play to be eligible, bro.
Say it, Ron. Say it, Ron. I'm just being nasty. Just say it. I'm just being nasty. I'm just being nasty.
What did he play, like 14 games?
No.
100.
Whenever you see a dude on the sideline who is happier to not be in a uniform than be in a uniform,
how many games did he play this year?
Just being nasty.
How many games did he play?
I know one time he had 20 one time and didn't do shit else.
How many games did he play?
That might have been the only game somebody watched him play, and they might want to put him in the top.
Bro, you out of pocket, bro.
Oh no!
You could have put Cam Johnson. You could have put Cam Thomas. You could have put Nick Claxton.
You could have put anybody on the bench that got minimal run over him.
Hey, what about Seth Curry?
Who did he put? Benson?
All right, so I'm gonna keep it pushing. It's on me, and I got Tyrese Halliburton. And
of course you'll give yourself Tyrese Halliburton.
All right, I'll take Devin Vasily. I'll take Devin Vasily. Dang, because y'all gonna try to say I'm being biased. All right, I'll take Devin.
Nah, bro, where you gonna put Tyrese though, Ron?
Devin Vasily.
Please do Tyrese.
I've seen him play about 2 times this year.
I'm gonna put.
Hey, I think he's good.
You think he's good? I ain't seen him. I ain't gonna cap.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean.
I can't put him ahead of Kevin Porter Jr. I'm gonna put him right behind Kevin Porter Jr., but ahead of Gordon Hayward.
Ron, where were you gonna put Tyrese though?
Tyrese was going
right in front of Luka.
Nah. I was gonna put him ahead of. I was gonna put him ahead of Drew.
Okay.
Huh?
Yes, better than Drew, Mars. He's better than Drew.
No, he is not.
He is a better point guard than Drew Holiday.
Overall, just passer.
100%.
No, he is not.
Better scorer, better facilitator. Obviously, not a better defender, but he's bigger. He's.
I don't know about better scorer. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, for sure. For sure.
You're a lot more efficient. Mars pointed that out. He's a lot more efficient. That's for sure.
Well, we ain't seen him in the playoffs, but yeah, for sure, he's more efficient.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Dub Digital is on you, and actually you got Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh man, all right. I can't even see. All right, there you go.
I cannot see that one.
Damn sure not 5.
Tyson, Jesus Christ! Oh, they just hitting me. That's crazy.
Am I crazy to say 3? I put him at tier 3.
We're at tier 3.
Chad, I'm putting up a poll right now. Who's better, Drew Holiday or Tyrese Halliburton? I want to see what you guys think about this.
Was he better than KP? Was he better than KP?
Yo, chill. What? The man led the association in assists.
I was about to say, I say so. I would definitely say it's better than KP. You try to throw the list back up there real quick, Ron.
I thought James Harden led the league in assists.
Yes, he did. By the way,
but he led for a good chunk of time.
Oh wow,
Ron up there, camping.
Wow.
Yeah,
hey, led second. Hey, he's led second. It don't matter.
This is glitching. This is gonna start glitching.
Is he better than Jalen Green?
Hey, chill out, man. Chill out.
Bro, it sounds like you got helium in your voice. I don't know what's this shit doing.
Oh, damn.
I think we lost him. Yeah, we lost him.
Yeah, man, it was that hard to pick Halliburton?
Yeah, we lost him.
All right, well,
yeah, you do it, Ron. You do it, Ron.
You said what? Me do it?
Yeah, you do it, Ron.
Yeah,
where you got him at? Yeah, where you got him?
Y'all don't want me to put him tier 1.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna go with my man Incredible. You in here? You gotta unmute yourself, player.
Can't hear you, brother. There we go. Now you hot.
What's going on, my friend? How you living?
I'm good, man. How about y'all?
All right, doing good. Hey, you coming in hot. You got Tyrese Halliburton right off the rip. Where are you putting him?
Yeah. I have him right behind Evan Mobley.
Okay. Bad place, but
sorry, Mars. Sorry, Mars.
We was close.
All right, that's that.
Tyson, who'd you move up to tier 2?
I just moved him up a spot. That doesn't necessarily mean he's gonna be tier 2. That's Drew Holiday.
Oh yeah, that gotta go ASAP.
Doesn't mean he's tier 2. He's gonna fall. He's gonna fall.
Right. Whoever you get going, right there. Wherever you get me, bro.
Yo. It doesn't mean it's tier 2. I'm just evening out the board.
All right.
A million people on this tier or a million people on this tier. I'm just keeping it.
Got you.
All right, Tyson. It's on you right now. You have Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, the cat bird seat.
Remember he changed the game.
Yeah.
He can give you 40 on any night.
Give me I'm gonna put him in that. Yeah, he's above Holiday. Who's in front of Holiday?
That's Jalen Green. Jalen Brown.
Yeah, he's not better than Jalen Brown.
He ain't even better than Drew Holiday, I guess.
Nah, yeah, he better than Drew Holiday, bro. On the offensive end, that offense is heavy. You can say what you want, man, but the true shooting, all the stuff tells you the offense is tough. He's a playoff dropper. We understand that, but he got to be above Drew.
So we just don't care about the other side of it.
That's what you're doing right now? Put him above Drew?
We do care about the other side of the ball, but we got some one-sided players up here. We got some one-way players up here.
Big men?
Huh?
Big men who are one-sided?
You gonna put Jokic number 1, so you know what I'm saying? What we doing, bro?
And he's better than him on both sides.
Yeah, he is better, but he's number 1. I'm going at the back of tier 2.
Jokic ain't even been ranked yet.
I'm pretty sure Giannis is gonna stay number 1.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't know where Jokic is gonna be.
Nah, Jokic going number 1. I'm put him. Who's behind Drew? Who's right behind Drew?
Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson. Ugh.
I don't know how he got there, but sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna put him above Brunson.
So what does that mean, Ron? Does that mean Devin Booker goes tier 1 or Jordan?
Nah, we're gonna do it Mars way.
Yeah, put my boy Book 1. Put my boy Book tier 1.
You hate Book, don't you? That
I'm a Suns fan. What are we talking about?
You still hate him? All I hear
No, I do not. That's my guy.
He can't play out the pick and roll. He can't play through double.
No, I don't think he'd be I don't think he should be point guard. No, I don't. I don't think he should play point guard. Yeah, I don't think. I know, but I don't like it.
Hey.
All right, y'all. I got a couple super chats. I got one from Zay Rich. He said Bradley Beal to Sacramento was possible, but the Kings refused to include Keegan Murray in a trade with Washington. Big Ox, how do you feel about that?
How I'm supposed to feel about that? We're not giving up Keegan Murray for nobody. We give him up if they're gonna give us Giannis.
He wouldn't wait because no trade clause for Sacramento anyway. I'm just saying.
All right. K Jimma89 said MJ, AI, T-Mac, Magic, Dr. J are my favorite fives. Doc was fire.
Yes.
I like that top five.
MJ, AI, T-Mac.
A Tribe Called Lynn said, who was the NBA's last enforcer? In my opinion, it was Zebo. Who y'all got?
Enforcers.
Does Draymond Green count as an enforcer?
Yes, he does.
Udonis
Haslam does too, by the way.
Yes. So he just retired. So Draymond's the last one standing.
What about Steven Adams?
Yes.
I guess, yeah.
When you picking up a dude that's 7 feet and walking him away, yeah, you definitely enforce. That's a bouncer right there.
Straight up.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, moving back to the list. Chill, it's on you. We back to the top. Back at the top of the list. Chill, you have Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson. Let's see here.
Game 6, Klay.
I'm putting Klay ahead of Cat. Yes, I am. I'm putting Klay ahead of Cat.
What?
Oh my!
What?
I'm putting Klay ahead of Cat. Yes, I am.
Right now, this year?
You think Klay is better than James Harden?
I'm putting him ahead of Cat. I don't want to put him ahead of Jay. He's not ahead of Jalen Brunson.
Oh, so Cat's too high. Okay, I agree.
Yeah, I don't think he's
Tyson,
ahead of. I don't think he's ahead of. I don't
I
think he's
messed
ahead
it
of
up.
James
Okay.
Harden.
Okay.
I do think he's ahead of Jalen Green, but that's as far as I'm going.
This list is full of compromises. So.
Where do you want to put him? You want to keep him ahead of Cat?
Yes.
We can just move Cat down later, but right now Klay that high is.
I'll put him ahead of
Y'all
Jalen Green.
disrespecting
How about
Cat,
this?
man.
How about I put him ahead of? How about I put him ahead of Jalen Green? That's why I put him.
Okay.
I prefer them ahead of Cat. I'm not gonna lie. But whatever.
Nah, stop that. Stop that.
I need Cat in tier 4.
That's crazy that y'all targeting Cat.
I need Cat behind Kristaps.
Mars, you
no.
have
For real. Yeah,
you have Keldon Johnson.
All
Mars.
around. Oh my God.
Behind Devin Vassell.
Behind him.
Yep.
All right.
The Cat disrespect is nasty.
Who was that right there? Who was that?
Keldon Johnson.
Oh. Okay.
Ox, you have LaMelo Ball.
Well, I mean, how hurt is LaMelo? What's up with LaMelo?
It's not as bad as his brother. I can tell you that.
Yeah, before I rank him, I want to know.
He'll be ready next season.
And what he played this year, like 40 games, 30, if that,
like 35,
35. Okay, well, okay, Ron. Let me see the list real quick. Let me go ahead and make this quick. I can't rank you based on potential, LaMelo. Sorry. So what I'll do is I'll put LaMelo in between Fred VanVleet and Jordan Poole. Get healthy, young fella. Get healthy.
That's what I'm saying. I thought this was a this year list.
That's nasty.
It is. Klay Thompson showed out this year.
He still ain't better than Draymond, but well, nah, I'm not done this.
LaMelo tier 5 is disgusting. All right, fellas, it's on me, and I got Lauri Markkanen. Ooh, this is a good one. And honestly, based on his year, I'm putting him tier 3 at the top of tier 3. I'm ready to put him above Drew for real. Matter of fact, Lauri going ahead of Drew. Like it or not, Lauri balled out this year.
Ron, how many Utah Jazz games did you watch?
I watched a good amount. I watched a fair share.
Okay.
What's a fair share? 10?
Yeah, what's a fair share?
No, I don't remember how many Lakers games I watched this year. You know how many games come on? But I watched them play, and I was
82.
watching them.
And when you watched them play, you thought he was better than Jalen Brunson.
Yeah. Jalen Brunson? Mm-hmm. I thought he did more for his team than Jalen Brunson, yeah.
But did you think he was better than Jalen Brunson?
I'm tired of Jalen Brunson hype.
Yeah, I am too. But
you over it, Big Ox?
I swear I am. And he carried
Mars. I never watched.
What you don't like about Jalen Brunson?
Yeah, I wasn't like, oh, let me compare Lauri Markkanen to Jalen Brunson. Nah, but I think he had a better year than Jalen Brunson.
Interesting.
Okay.
It was pretty close. It was fairly close, but I like Lauri. Lauri got down this year.
I agree. He had a great year.
It far exceeded all expectations. Jalen Brunson
100%.
I'm talking about Lauri.
Yeah, Lauri had a good year for sure.
But Tyson, I don't know if you were asking me, but just to answer that question though, if you were just throwing it out there, it's not what I don't like about Jalen Brunson. It's just that I just don't like it as much as everybody else does. I don't really think there's much about Jalen Brunson that I dislike. I like Jalen Brunson's game. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? We don't got to choose a guy every year to throw over the moon. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't think we're throwing him over the moon, but what he done for that team, I mean, is undeniable. You know what I'm saying? When you got the inconsistent players around him, he was the rock for that team as far as consistency. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give him his props.
I agree. I think Jalen Brunson is definitely a top 40 player in the NBA.
Mark Cuban made a mistake letting him walk out the front door.
And that was the thing. That's why I like Jalen Brunson. I think I like him so much more based off of that playoff run with Dallas and what he did for them.
Right. Really, and then he backed it up this year, though. That was the thing. It wasn't like some fluke run. You know what I'm saying?
Mark Cuban made a mistake letting him walk out the front door.
The Cavs kind of dropped the ball. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%. I'm just saying how he played. I'm not saying that the Knicks were the better team or nothing. I'm just saying how he played.
He was hell. Yes, he did. He gave Miami hell. Yes, he did.
Yeah,
fact.
Yeah. Jalen Brunson is tough, bro.
We got to keep it pushing.
I still think Julius Randle's the best player on that team.
Me too. Incredible.
Eat it, Mars. Eat it, Mars. Eat it, Mars.
Incredible.
We're just capping right now.
Eat it,
You
Mars.
have Bam Adebayo.
Bam, Bam.
No, okay. That's a good one. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Bam, Bam.
I have Bam. Right before Darius Garland.
Okay.
So you?
No, Cat is
Bam
is better than Cat.
Okay,
No. But Cat.
Bam is better than Cat.
Yeah, much better than Cat. Bam is actually better than Lauri Markkanen. Yeah, so behind Jaylen Brown.
There we go.
Not mad at that.
That's better. Yeah, that's better.
I
I agree with that.
I like that.
Good work, incredible. Good work.
I just think Tyson messed up the list putting Cat where he did.
All right, dude, I take that, man. I take that, bro.
Tyson.
I'm sticking with it, y'all. Y'all disrespect him a little tough, but I take that, man. If y'all want to come down on me,
He ain't with the
y'all
drama.
can fix it.
Tyson, that's the problem with him. He ain't with the drama. He not.
No, I agree.
From a talent standpoint,
That's why I had
awesome,
him.
but he's not with the
talent
drama.
Talent-wise, he might be, top 15, but you know what I'm saying?
It's not matched.
That's why I dropped him down. But
no.
yeah, I agree.
Tyson, it's on you.
All right, man. I'm gonna mess up another one just because y'all on my head.
Yo, Tyson, you got OG Anunoby.
What?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Oh, now we're doing deep. Oh my God. Okay, who we got in that tier 4?
So that's Wagner at the end, Draymond, MPJ,
Jeremy
Grant, Middleton, Josh Giddey, Porzingis, Allen, Turner, and Jalen Green. Which one of them is he better than?
None of them. Let's go to tier 4.
None of them. Okay, so
yeah.
Is he better than Kuzma?
We just was in tier 4.
Oh, I mean, let's go to tier 5 then. My bad.
Yeah. I'm in tier 5. Is he better than Kuzma?
Yes. No.
Is he better than Van Fleet?
Yes, I'll put him right there.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Here we go.
Ron, you got Pascal in here too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we still got.
He might be better than Kuzma too. He might be better than Kuz. Put him above Kuz. My bad. Put him above Kuz.
Right. We at least got another 25 players to get to.
Jesus Christ.
Because so some teams you got 3 players, but you just had to.
I'll pick like the top 85 players in my opinion.
Okay, for sure.
And one of them is Julius Randle for some reason.
Eat it, Mars.
Yo, Incredible Tyson. Appreciate y'all for coming up.
I appreciate y'all. Salute, man. Salute.
We're gonna get with y'all soon.
All right.
No doubt.
TJ, what's good with you?
Yo, what's good there?
Zero.
What's good, everybody? Big fan.
What up? Appreciate you for tapping in. Yo, chat, I'm dropping a link in the chat. Y'all, I need a couple more people to come up here next. All right, come on, y'all. We got to pick up the pace. We got to run through this list a little faster. So let's go ahead and do it. Chill, it's back on you. From the top, you have Paolo Banchero.
Oh, I love Banchero. Let's see here. So who is Banchero ahead of? Just his rook season. I think his rook season. These guys in tier 5. I'm taking him ahead of Jordan Poole. I am taking him ahead of LaMelo also. I'm taking him ahead of OG. When we get to this tier 4, I don't think he's better than Draymond, unfortunately. Not yet.
So ahead of Franz and behind Draymond?
That's where I'll go. I'll go right there.
All right. Gordon Hayward, you're the first to drop off the list.
That's fair.
See you, Gordon. All right, next, Mars is on you. You got Pascal Siakam.
You just won't give me Julius Randle. This is crazy.
Mars,
you don't deserve it, Mars.
Mars, I'm not giving you Julius. You're not getting him, Mars. Mars. No way. I gave you Jalen Green. I did you that favor.
Julius Randle doesn't deserve that, Mars.
Pascal's better than Clay. Who's out above Clay?
That is Tyrese Halliburton.
That's Tyrese. Is he better than Tyrese?
Yep.
Mobley?
Yep.
Mobley?
Yep.
How about Jaren Jackson?
Yep.
Mikal
Bridges? He's behind James Harden. He's behind James Harden.
So behind James Harden, ahead of Bridges. All right.
Keldon Johnson. See ya.
He's in.
You out.
Ox, you have Rudy Gobert.
Rudy.
Okay. I like Rudy Gobert more than the average person, I think. I think I like Rudy a little more than this what I'll do, okay. This what I'll do. I'll put Rudy Gobert tier 4.
Draymond
behind Jalen Green.
Okay, I can get
Nice
with that.
Nice work.
I can get with that. Yeah, I can definitely get with that.
Devin Vassell, you are out of here. All right,
We should have put Wemby on him.
No.
We'll put him on, when we do our list going into next season, he'll be on there. But I have Russell Westbrook. Let me go ahead and do some good old caping. Russell Westbrook.
I can already tell, TJ. This about to get nasty, ain't it?
Disgusting, nasty. I can tell. It's about to be disgusting.
Oh man, I'm gonna go ahead and put Russell Westbrook ahead of Jeremy Grant. I'm not gonna do too much, even though I want to. I'm gonna put him ahead of Jeremy Grant. KPJ, you're gone, buddy.
I don't know if it's that nasty.
Not bad.
You did a nice run.
Russ is better than
I'm proud of you, Ron. I'm proud of you.
Russ is definitely better than Jalen Green. But
y'all know I want to
chill. We don't need those comments. We don't need those comments. We don't need that.
Chill. I disagree with that too.
Jalen Green's nice.
Zero is on you, my friend. And you have DeMontis Sabonis.
He just ain't Jordan now.
All right, bro. Act right, bro.
Not gonna be bad, bro. Not gonna be bad, bro. Okay, I see the list.
You can see it?
No, I can't.
I mean, this is all NBA Demontis Sabonis.
No, okay. He's better than Julius Randle.
I like this guy.
Julius Randle is not up here yet, so we can't talk about Randle because he ain't on the board yet.
You're right. You said I'll put him in tier 3. Said I put him right behind Mikal.
Above James Harden?
Behind James Harden.
Yeah, behind James.
Okay.
Behind him. I'll put him right there. It's good with me.
Hold on, behind Mikal?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mikal. Got you.
Is Sabonis better? Is Sabonis better than Darius Garland?
Yes.
Absolutely.
No. Yes.
Absolutely.
No.
DG is over Sabonis 100%.
Yes.
So I just need to see. Now I'm not going to dock him for a bad playoff series.
I am.
That was bad. That was bad coaching. Terrible coaching.
Yo, TJ, it's on you. You got the next pick, my friend, and who you have is Tyrese Maxey.
All right. not gonna lie, list is kind of nasty, but
Demontis
Maxey.
not Lloyd Marketing is ridiculous.
I like Maxey
I
more
should
than
agree
Green,
with
honestly. Sorry, Mars. I know you're on your troll stuff.
What
but
Draymond Green?
No. I'm putting Maxey above Clay.
Whoa.
Oh, no, that's valid. That's valid.
So you got Maxey right here in tier 4.
Yeah, that's fine.
And the Jordan Poole, it looks like you're going home, buddy.
Carl D.
He's
Towns.
in.
Listen, bro.
All right, chill. We right back at the top with you. You got SGA.
Chill, don't mess this up.
I will not mess this up.
Fuck
So
this up, man.
let's see here. I think he's right on the bottom of tier 2 because I think he's better than Jalen Brunson. I think he's better than Drew Holiday. I think he's better than
Chill.
James Harden.
Why are you looking at tier 3?
Because I'm looking
higher. Let's look higher.
Because I'm looking at tier 3. That's what I'm saying. All right, he better than them dudes. So now I'm going to tier 2.
Mm-hmm. And he's better than Lowry. I'm starting you off. He's better than Bam.
Lowry.
Larry Markkinen. He's in tier 2.
Lowry. Yeah,
you thought you said Lowry. Like
that's what I thought.
He's
He's better than Lowry. Bam. I'm having
That's
a
where it
difficult time.
stops.
I'm having. I'll put him ahead of Bam. That's as far as I'm going.
Damn.
You let me down. Oh my.
Hey, don't worry, Mars. Don't worry.
You have Jaw over SGA?
People who wake up soon.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
Melo not in the top 50 is criminal, but hey, that's what it is. Yo, Mars.
He's not healthy, Ron.
Yeah, we play half the season.
Yeah.
Mars, you have Stephen Curry.
Behind Giannis.
Oh, that was easy.
That's simple.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not
That
difficult.
goes into that one.
Yeah, that's simple.
See, that's the speed we need to move at, guys.
Yeah, that's simple. Yeah, that ain't difficult.
You have Tyler Hero.
Okay. Tyler, let me see. I'll put Tyler. Yeah. It's just kind of harder than I thought it was going to be. I'll probably put him right before Rudy Gobert. In tier 4.
I was
Fred
thinking
VanVleet,
right after
you didn't
Mobley.
make
That's
the
as
top
far as I
50.
was going.
Next time, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I have Trey Young.
Oh, you're a big Trey.
All right,
fan,
okay,
too.
all right. I'll
no,
take
no.
a timeout. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
you know
take
what this
Scotty
about to
Barnes.
be.
I'll take Scotty Barnes.
No, take Trey, but no, take Trey like you was about to take Trey. But I need
No,
you to
Ron,
be
we have to
diplomatic,
see this, Ron.
Take
We
Trey,
need this for
Ron.
the people, Ron.
Take him. Take Trey, Ron.
Biggest Trey cap I've ever seen. I'm not
Right,
gonna lie,
take
bro.
Trey, Ron.
I'm gonna take Trey.
Take that lollipop head.
Where you got him at?
I got him above Ja.
Okay.
So we have,
I agree with
we
that.
have Trey over
I don't hate
SGA.
that.
This
I
list
don't
is
hate it.
crazy.
SGA is above John Morant.
I didn't put SGA back
crazy.
there. I just put Trey where he needs to be rated above Ja, right here in tier 2. I'm not gonna put him above PG, even though I should. I'm not gonna put him above Kawhi. I put him right there on tier 2. I didn't put SGA all the way down here. Hey,
LeBron in tier 2 is egregious.
Tier
Oh my god.
Tier 3.
Kyle Kuzma, beat it. All right. It is on you, 0. And you have Julius Randle.
You said,
Sir. Yes, sir.
Mars, you ain't gotta sit.
You
We
can
can see
keep
you,
him off
Mars.
the list if you need. You can keep him off the list. Just say
You ain't gotta sit that close to the camera, Mars. We can see you.
you got Julius Randle?
I'm just intrigued.
Who got Julius Randle? Oh, I do.
Zero.
Yes,
you.
God, I got Julius Randle.
0. You don't gotta listen to Mars.
No.
Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart.
Don't let Mars screw you up, yo.
Look, first of all, I'm a Louisville fan, so I've been seeing Julius Randle. He's off.
So
Yeah. I'm being biased.
There's some bias right there. He a
Facts.
Louisville fan.
Facts.
Of course.
He's 100%. He's not a UK fan. He's a Louisville fan. So we already know what this is about to be.
Louisville, chill. Come on, Louisville.
In Jersey, it's Louisville.
I guess. Chris Fox is in tier 5. Don't ever put him in tier 1. Tier 5 below
tier
Chris.
5.
Yes.
Oh, you think Julius Randle's better than Chris Middleton?
He's not better than Chris Middleton. No.
Okay, so let's move further down.
Okay,
zero. Focus, my man.
I'm asking him. He said no, he's not.
Well, here's my thing. I don't like this. I don't like the tier 5 at all anyway. So
Are you sure he's better than Draymond?
Where's he going?
No, he's not better. He's not better than Draymond.
Okay, so look at where Draymond is, and then move him behind him too.
Behind Franz. Come on.
There we go.
Zero. Rewind. Zero.
He put him where he put him.
I already have Franz.
There we go.
I already have Franz.
You didn't have to let Mars do that to you.
That's what he did. That's exactly what he did. Mars got in your head.
He followed his heart.
You let Mars into your head.
Follow my heart. Follow my heart.
Let him in your head. 100%.
I can't believe this.
Mars,
I got to bounce, brother.
You're not the youngest. You're not the youngest right now, so it's okay.
I'll see you dudes tomorrow.
I appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure, OG.
Out.
All right, TJ, it's on you, my friend. I'm gonna bring up my dog Context too. Context, what's good with you?
Yo, what's the word, fellas? What's the word? This is a nasty list, Ron. You're a disgusting man. You're a very nasty man.
What I do? All I did was put players in place where you guys tell me to put them.
I hear that. But let's go. Let's get to it.
All right, hey TJ, it's on you.
Been, bro? You could have saved this list a long time ago.
I was trying.
TJ,
let's get it.
It's on you. What you doing?
W pick for Julius Randle though. That's exactly where he belongs.
Thank you. That's insane. You have DeAndre Ayton, TJ.
Ugh, that's nasty. All right.
He might be behind you.
Yeah, bugging.
Honestly, like I'm low key thinking 5. I'm not a fan A at all. This list is so nasty though. Damn.
Ron, there's 11 people in tier 5. That doesn't make sense. We have to move one of them down.
Nah, he's gonna.
Get up out of here. You know who, Ron? Get him out of here.
That just happens to be the guy who has to move.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Yo, where's DeAndre Ayton? Y'all focus on the wrong person. Where's DeAndre Ayton?
Man,
hey, it's 51 people on this list.
It's either before or behind Franz. I'd rather take OG, Paulo, and all of them in tier 5 over him. So I haven't seen enough from Franz yet. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched any Magic games, so I'm just gonna put him above Franz.
Now can we move him down?
Are y'all serious right now?
Yeah, I'm moving.
Just as fast as he got up there, as fast as he got right up out of there. Pack him up. Pack him up, coach. Pack him up, coach. You're out of here, buddy. You're out of here.
What we doing in France for?
All right.
Yo, Rock is nasty.
If Skill's not here, Context, you gonna take over Chill's spot. All right.
How's
everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? We all right?
I'm cooling, man. What's the word, fellas? What's the word?
Let's rock it.
Ruining the integrity of the list.
All right.
This is disgusting. Oh my god. Don't associate. I just got here. Don't associate me with this list, guys.
Context. You have Zach LaVine, and you're already involved. As long as you play Zach LaVine, you're involved with all this nasty.
Tex, you gonna get involved.
All right. Zach LaVine. Well, I really want to put him. He's above. He's in tier 4. I got Zach LaVine in front of Triple J. Yeah, sound about right. Yeah, word. That's valid. Word.
All right, cool. That means
compliment me, y'all. Yeah, word. W pick.
And DeAndre Ayton, you're at it.
This is crazy.
W pick, man.
Real quick,
I'm saving the list. Yo, listen, I'm about to save the list. Y'all about to
wait. I just want to make sure I heard you right. Did you say y'all compliment me?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
W pick, y'all compliment me.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Go ahead.
All right, keeping it pushing. Mars is on you, and you got Zion Williamson.
Buns.
When's the last time you played?
Shout out to it.
Behind
Shout out
Pascal.
Mariah Mills.
He's behind Pascal.
Shout out Mariah Mills, man. Guns and buns. Y'all know what's going on. Guns and
Y'all
buns.
see him flexing. Y'all know what
Yes,
that is.
Behind Pascal. Behind Pascal.
Y'all, please don't shout that skeezer out on here.
That's bad promo. That's bad promo, Ox. That's bad promo.
Are you serious?
Why? Okay, you trying to do that like 56.
Ron.
Gotta go.
OG, you're gone.
You're losing me.
What's up? What's up? What's
You're
going on?
losing
What's
me.
wrong?
Why is Julius Randle still on the board? All right.
Where's he at? I don't see him.
It's your life. It's your world, man. Rock out. Man.
Ox, it's on you.
I got who? Swiping, no swiping. Okay, I got you.
You have Bradley Beal.
Be rad. Okay, I could get with this. I'll put Be rad directly behind Jaylen Brown.
Wait, what?
Wait, SG is in tier 3. No, it's so.
I didn't rank.
I'm gonna chill. We on the time limit. My fault.
I didn't rank SG. I don't got nothing to do with that.
All right, fair enough.
Paulo Banchero.
Y'all been knew.
No, wait.
We'll see you next year, Paulo Banchero. All right,
y'all gotta think we haven't even got the Jokic yet, so somebody still got to move down, y'all. Dame ain't been up here yet, y'all. Chill.
It's on me, and I have Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Brandon Ingram. Shit. Don't think he's better than Zion.
Oh my God.
And I don't think he's better than Mikal Bridges.
You don't think he's
you
what?
You have Laurie over BI too.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Lying.
I'm,
Yo, no,
look,
lying.
look, I don't even think. Look, I got Sabonis over him.
I feel you. Y'all gotta understand. This is a democracy. We gotta rock with his picks.
He has
Draymond,
Julius Randle up the list.
Draymond, you're not.
No.
Draymond, you're not.
Are you
top
serious?
50.
How many vetoes do we get? Do we get any vetoes?
Can y'all please fix this list, bro? I swear.
At the end, we'll be able to do a little surgery.
All right, say no more. Say no more.
Yo, zero and TJ. I got one more pick for each of you guys. Then I'm gonna bring up SB Talk Sports and my man Brian Townsend.
Got you.
Got it.
Cowboy Bob. Fire.
0. You have CJ McCollum.
Give me all the. Can I see the tier list?
Mad
You
man.
know CJ's not about to make this list.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can I see the tier list? I haven't seen it. Even though I don't think he's gonna be ranked. I'm not listening. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not listening.
No list for CJ?
No.
Oh, shit,
Sad
we could
world,
do that?
CJ.
That's tough. I didn't know we could do that. That's tough.
I'm waiting for one person to get off the list, but it's cool. It's cool. Whatever.
We're literally changing the rules of the list.
Yeah, he just backed them up.
Crazy for a bum. Like, we're not doing this for a good player. We're doing this for a bum.
Yeah, come on, bro.
All right.
Mars, but that's what I got. Hope lock into the hoop talk.
Facts. The Hoop Talk
Facts.
podcast was
Julius
Facts.
Randle's
Talks here,
all
Mars. I
NBA
don't know what
player.
this
That
narrative
was
is.
just right off.
SGA was all NBA first team and he's in tier 3.
You got SGA.
Crazy.
Last
TJ, it's on you, right?
Yeah.
Look at Rod.
All right, cool. You got DeMar DeRozan.
GG's, coach. GG's.
Man,
coach.
I don't even like the list, but
You don't need to keep reminding us that the list is trash every time you make a pick.
sorry. It's just crazy, man. It's real crazy. You're not gonna lie. I'm gonna put Tamar over Jalen Green, I guess.
I get him out of it. What are we?
What are we doing? Oh my!
All right, Michael Porter Jr., you've fallen out of the top 51.
Ain't no way. Come on, Ron. Ron's sick. Nope.
Yo, TJ, Zero, appreciate y'all for coming up here. We're going to catch y'all next time, all right?
Appreciate y'all. It's been a pleasure.
SB, Cowboy, what's good?
Ron, I actually appreciate you for keeping the all NBA player. Like get Randall Trash, he ain't that bad. I don't know why Jimmy your brother
Cowboy up.
Cowboy Bob up.
Talk about Cowboy. What's up? Cowboy ain't up here.
Yeah, Cowboy.
I ain't complaining.
There we go.
What's up?
How y'all doing? Let's get it done.
Jordan.
I already know how Randall is. We good. Let's keep it moving.
Jordan, your guardian angel looking after you today.
Oh, yeah, no,
but you made the cut, so
hey.
we rock it.
Hey, what?
We rock it. I'm gonna read off a couple of super chats, and then we're gonna go ahead and polish off this list. Keontae Hinton said, "Tough to do a hack of Ben if you only have 7 guys."
Thomas Bryant and Jordan will get on the floor just to foul him. It's fine.
That's bad minutes. That's bad minutes.
Calvin Bruton Games said, I remember I asked coworkers who was the best team built and pick any from any era, and they all said the 04 Pistons. That team was special.
Legendary squad.
You must have asked them in Detroit.
Right. Because I was going to say, I'm like, they was all right, but special, you know.
Nah, they work at the Palace Auburn Hills.
Bully boy. I'm telling you,
y'all crazy.
They picked up. They was right place, right time. There was a right team.
They worked out.
That 04 Pistons teams can compete with any championship team. They might not. They're not going to beat.
Slow down, Ox. Slow down.
I'm not going to slow down. I'm not going to slow down.
Yeah, you know you are.
You
are
going to
slow
speed
down.
up.
They'll get smoked by a lot of teams too. They'll get smoked.
They're not going to beat every team, but that's one team I said can compete with every team. And all these teams got different styles of play. That team was built to compete with anybody.
So can that team beat the Denver Nuggets that just won the championship now?
Yes, that's what we talked about. I asked that question. I believe they beat their ass. Like that's not even a good match.
Wait, you talking about you talking about like Denver gonna lose 4-1 type?
Fellas, we can't do this right now. We got to finish this list. We'll continue this another time. Bean Hoops
y'all know.
Said, why do y'all talk about Jokic like he's small? He's damn near 7 foot, 280 with a wide frame. This is actually stemming off our past conversation. We were saying what Ben Wallace and Rasheed Wallace would do to him, but Bean Hoops wants to let us know that he's not a little guy and he won't get punked. But we got to get back to this
pull up
list.
to the graveyard shift, SB. We'll talk about it later.
Oh yeah, we're gonna chop it up there, yeah, for sure.
We got to get back to the list. Back to the top. Context. It is on you. And we're just gonna start from the top right up here, and we're gonna just run down the list. You have Aaron Gordon. Is he a top 50 player? Yes or no?
Is he a top 50 player? Yes, he is better than Julius Randle. He's in tier 5. Get him out of here. Get Julius out of here.
We're at in tier 5.
He said above Julius
and
Randle.
the hate continues.
Right?
Is he behind Jeremy Grant?
He's right behind. He's actually in front of Jeremy Grant. Actually.
Okay, so Jeremy Grant.
That's crazy.
You are off the list.
There you go. Yeah.
Bye, Jeremy.
Shout out, Ron. Keep the sum.
I just said Julius Randle.
I actually think Gordon's at 4. I think Gordon's at 4, but
Cowboy Bob is in there. I see what's going on.
Nah, it ain't even me, yo. I'm not even mad about the Randall. That's what y'all think, man. I already know where Randall's at. But for me,
you got at least
get
to the list.
Ron, I like this version of you, Ron.
All right, so Mars, it's on you. You have Anthony Davis
above Kevin Durant.
Nah, that's a good one. Yeah, that defense is serious. Plus,
see how quick I be ranking these people. Like,
that's because everybody ain't talking to you, trying to tell you where to put somebody.
Because I know
the difference, Mars.
Because
Mars, when it's your turn to vote, there's nobody trying to tell us what to do.
You have
he's better than Jason Tatum.
Sengun. Where is Sengun going? Yeah,
I'm not ranking him.
So behind Julius.
That's funny.
What's up with that? Cool.
Next person just get packed up.
He's in front of Julius, actually.
No way.
No, I'm trolling. In a year,
Julius is really top 35, bro.
Give him a year. Oh,
Yeah,
I say top 40 for Julius.
around that range.
Give
Top
some-
25 power
Yeah,
forward.
I agree with Mars with that top power forward. He's in the top 30. I agree with that. But overall, I think he's like top 40, 45. Only because to me, Randall is a little bit like Daisy. I'll talk about that later though. But
A little bit trash.
SB, it's on you. You got
Who I got?
Andrew Wiggins.
Ooh, Wiggs. Ooh, I think Wiggins is better than Russell Westbrook. Put him right there.
Aaron Gordon, I'm sorry. You're off the list. All right, y'all. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing.
what happened to Draymond?
Yo,
He was on the list for 17 seconds.
Draymond got zapped because Julius Randle is irremovable.
That's beyond me.
Go
ahead,
He approved.
Shout out Julius.
I like that out of you, Ryan. Get Draymond
Cowboy.
that side of here.
Cowboy.
The panel presents Ron.
yeah, what's
Matter
up?
of fact, you know what?
Tell me I got Lillard.
No, Ron.
Cowboy.
Okay, be serious.
Cowboy, you got Anthony Simons.
Wow. Anthony Simons, damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, I like him more than I do Zion because he put in work, but I'm gonna say tier 4, like top tier 4.
What the hell?
Correct.
Yeah, top tier 4. I got who's that third one? Yeah, no, move over 2 more. Yeah, right there.
That's BI.
Right here.
That's the
In front of BI?
Yeah.
Over
Yeah.
Zach LaVine?
Yep. That's it. Hey, look.
That had to be SB said that.
Hey, no way. I was mad all the Bulls players got picked before I came up here.
That's stinky.
it's still
Cowboy,
one more.
man. That's stinky.
I mean, yeah, that was the least one, but it's cool.
All right. We got Ant-Man. Who got Ant-Man?
Oh, that's the one I wanted, man. I wanted Ant-Man.
Jordan, you got Ant-Man.
Yes, sir. That's my Atlanta native. And since Ron moved Julius up to 1, Anthony Edwards is better than Julius Randle. Nope. Move him ahead of Julius Randle. Oh, no way. All right.
Nah, Ant-Man tier 2.
Above Jamal Murray.
Above Jamal.
Okay.
Yup, I agree with that.
That's
That defense plus that offense, Ant-Man deserves to be up there.
That's valid. That's valid.
That's a respect.
Who's next?
If SGA wasn't so far down, this list would look better.
Facts.
SGA should be like low 2, top 3.
It's cool. We're gonna reshuffle that. We're gonna reshuffle that. Ron's fried.
Hey, I ain't make that pick. That ain't my problem. Ant-Man.
Who picked SGA? That's
Who was on, Ron?
That was
Context. It's on you.
Chill time.
It's on me.
Context. You got Austin Reeves.
OG out of line.
That's tier 4, bro.
No way he makes the list.
Context. Just be quick and say he doesn't make the list, and let's move on.
Come on, bro.
I got him. Yeah, I can't. Damn.
Say the truth.
I'm not
gonna set you free.
He's
not better than anybody.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, no, he's on. He's on.
better
He's
than
on.
Pack him up.
So you agree that he ain't better than Randall, though, right?
No, he's on. I'm not gonna hold it. I'm not gonna hold it.
Randall's been off the list for like 20 minutes. Like,
yeah, he been out of there. But Austin Reeves not on the list though. I'm not taking.
Ain't no way Zion on the list and y'all said pack Julius Randle up. That's crazy to me.
Thank you. Somebody being reasonable about
Context. Where is Austin Reeves?
He said
he's not on the list. He's not on the list. He's not on the list.
All
He
right.
don't make the cut.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
he don't make the cut.
Mars, you got Ben Simmons.
He's not on the
Really?
list. He's not on the list.
All right. Ben
Ixnay,
didn't make the
Ixnay.
cut. Ox, you got Bojan Bogdanovic.
Bojan. My man.
Ron, you just started.
My
adding
man.
Not on the list.
He's on the end and random.
Are you guys sure? Are you guys sure?
Put Bojan in front of Josh Giddey.
Oh, I guess he is on the list.
No, Ron.
Are you about to kick Chris Middleton off the list?
Wait, Ron. Hold on.
Nah.
Put Bojan in front of Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
Bojan better
Okay.
than Tyler Hero.
He's better than Tyler Hero. Low key.
Bojan better than
He's better
Tyler
than
Hero.
Tyler Hero.
Ron,
might be.
so,
He
but,
might be.
I mean,
Oh,
if,
yeah,
you know,
but-
if I pick with my heart, Bojan gonna end up in tier 3 somewhere. So let me just
Jesus
be cool.
Christ.
Let me just be cool.
I thought you was a
Yeah,
Kings
keep
fan.
that nigga here. Didn't he play for the Kings? Or is that the
Oh
wrong
yeah,
one?
he did play for the
Oh,
Kings,
that's,
didn't he?
no,
that
that's
was Bojan.
Bojan Bogdanovic.
Wrong one.
Are you about to kick Chris Middleton off the list, Ron?
Bye.
See, I'm
He's
sorry.
in.
I forgot some of Mars. Bye, Chris.
Wow.
Imagine. Imagine y'all in the cafeteria and they say you can't have no lunch and you just get turned and put to the back of the line. That's what I'm doing.
That's exactly
That's what I'm doing. Right now.
Yo, SB.
We just gotta keep watching people pick in front of us.
SB, it's on you. You got Brooke Lopez, SB.
Not on the list.
Brooke Lopez don't make it.
Brooke Lopez not on the list when he was one of the top defenders.
Hey, look, man.
Stop,
Cowboy. That's fine. It's his pick. Let's keep it.
We gotta keep it. We gotta keep it moving. Yeah.
Is that Cade?
That is Cade.
Cade
And
played like one game.
Cowboy, you got Cade.
Yo, I keep getting these people, man. You know, I don't even want Cade on the list, to be honest with you.
Jesus.
Honestly, I put him in tier 4 for anything, but
he ain't play.
if anything, tier 4.
Yeah, Cade played like
he ain't playing enough. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So where you
That
want
man
to
didn't
be?
play. He's still better than Jalen Green. That's
Take
crazy.
him off from the team play.
Yeah, be quiet.
All right.
Never.
Nah, Jalen Green should be tier 2, low, high 3 in my eyes.
What? Your eyes are blind.
What?
No, have you seen this man play? How he reads the defense? How he reads the you ain't listening, bro. No, you ain't listening. You ain't listening. Him and Ant-Man. Look, let me give you something real quick. Him and Ant-Man is almost there.
Hey, we can't do this right now.
I got you. I ain't gonna get into it.
Ron, he said reads the defense, Ron.
I know. But Jordan, it's on you. Jordan, you have Colin
Mars
Sexton.
got man control or something going on.
Because Colin Sexton make this list.
Man, where Jalen Green at? Colin Sexton above Jalen Green.
All right, look, he's ruining the integrity. What's going on?
Ain't no integrity. Julius is still on here.
I agree. I do agree.
That's fair.
Porzingis is that Porzingis or wrong white guy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's JD. Never mind.
That's crazy.
Wrong white guy. Whoa.
My bad.
All right, we back to the top of the list. Context. You have Chris Paul.
No way.
He's not on the list. Unfortunately, the point guard is not on the list.
That man not on the list, and he's not on the team.
I got Dame, right? I got Dame.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
Tier 2.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Dame's above Devin Booker.
Dame above Devin.
W pick.
See how quick I do this?
Because you make everybody else change their pick.
Because that
Every time we
you
get
have
a pick,
De'Aaron Fox.
I got
Come on,
Piper.
Ox.
This is easy.
Come on, Ox.
This is easy. I'm easy pick. He's right. He's in front of Donovan Mitchell.
Respectable.
Okay,
LeBron James.
I'm gonna say in front of LeBron.
That's crazy, boy.
Oh no, man.
Go ahead.
I think he better than Bron.
Bro, come on, bro.
No, you don't.
Bro, what are you talking, Brian? I'm dead serious, bro.
Look, see, yo.
So wait.
Now
What you're
you're
saying is this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. So what you're saying is this is the pick that was wild.
No, I think I don't know about better than Spider, but better than LeBron for sure.
Look at the whole tier 2.
Please stop.
Who on
Please
tier 2
stop.
is supposed to be better than De'Aaron?
LeBron not a top 10.
LeBron.
I didn't put LeBron. I didn't pick LeBron. Okay.
You didn't pick Donovan Mitchell either.
He's better than Donovan Mitchell. I don't care how y'all feel about it.
And is he better than LeBron?
Yes.
Is he better than LeBron today?
Right now, yes. Today,
yes. We're not talking
okay, there we go. That's what I need.
Hold on, bro. This isn't an all-time list.
I agree. If you think De'Aaron Fox is better than LeBron James, that's fine.
Yes.
Y'all
That's
can't
not crazy to say.
SB.
Who I got?
SB. It's on you.
Context wild.
Next, you have DeJounte Murray.
Oh, DeJounte Murray. I will put him. Dang, because that Harden right there. That's crazy. I'm gonna say right in front of Pascal Siakam.
I could have put De'Aaron Fox above Dame.
You should have if you were gonna put him above LeBron.
Damn, ain't been doing shit. But LeBron is the.
This guy here.
Jalen Green started in tier 3. How is he nearly out?
Oh yeah, he about to go. Keep the list. Keep the list. Get him out of here.
We only have 4 people left.
Cowboy, you got Desmond.
Yeah, what's
Bain.
up?
He's gonna survive.
Desmond Bain. Nah, man. He ain't even on that list in my eyes, man. Well,
There
Clint,
we go.
James.
There
Man,
we
give me a
go.
sec. Give me a sec. Give him Tier 4.
Wait,
No, actually Tier.
No, y'all let him
Hold
talk.
on. Hold
Cowboy,
on. Give me a
it's
sec.
on you. Cowboy, it's on you. Wherever you
Yeah,
want to put
Tier
him.
4. Put him beginning of Tier 4. Yeah, he's like low 3, high 4 to me. Yeah, the beginning
Yes,
of
sir.
Tier
Yes,
4.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
over Zion.
I don't care.
Over Zion,
Get Jalen
hell
Green out
yeah.
of here.
I remember.
In front of Pascal
Nah,
Siakam.
Jalen Green deserved to be up there too, man.
Wait, what?
In front of Pascal Siakam.
Oh, he doesn't.
Nah, behind him. Put it behind him.
But in front of
Jalen
There
Green
you
is
go.
an AAU player.
Zion over Mikal Bridges is crazy, and Sabonis is criminal, and Bi and
Sabonis
like
should not be on the
Jesus.
list.
Yo, you gotta understand. This is like.
Ingram is crazy.
And these the cats you got up here. You talking about Sabonis shouldn't be on the list, and y'all.
Sabonis should be up there.
Sabonis should be in Tier 2. Sabonis should be in Tier 2.
I'm supposed to believe that your
Nah,
basketball
Sabonis should be in 3,
Tier 2?
man. He should be at 3. Mid 3.
Yo, Jordan is on you.
Can I move somebody off the list?
Nah.
Yeah, he's waiting for Randall to get off. That's what he's waiting.
He's trying to get
Got the easiest
Hell
pick.
no.
Jordan, what you can do is
I'm about to
rank
get
Jokic.
Jalen out.
Jokic? Oh, man. Tier 1.
Above Giannis.
He's ruined the list.
All right. Hey, there he goes. It is on you. Context. You have Scotty Barnes.
Scotty Barnes.
Tier
5. Better than Jalen Green.
He is better than Colin Sexton, and he's right behind the Frozen.
Colin Sexton being here is insane.
Yeah, it's beyond me. And he's still taking out. He's still keeping yo.
Colin Sexton over Tyler Hero. Oh my!
It's beyond me.
And last
You gotta understand, this is like a collabo of people's ideas. It ain't even like one person.
Jalen Green, like Colin Sexton.
That's true. That's fair.
That's crazy.
Mars, you have Vucevic.
He's not getting on the list.
Oh my gosh.
Smart move, Mars. Smart move.
Genuinely, Vucevic is not on this list. He's not.
Yeah, he's not. He's not.
So I don't know what to do about that.
Sorry.
All right, y'all. Well, this is the last final list right here. You guys take a good look at it. Take a
The
sneak
top 51.
It is not
Everybody
the final
pick.
list.
Can everybody pick
Ron,
one
that is
change?
not the final
Everybody
list.
do
That
one
should not
change
be it.
pick.
I'm telling you, Jalen Green need to be up in the third tier.
I'm gonna be honest. I think the top 8 is okay. Top 7 is okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course, you
Nah,
start
because
with
Jimmy top 7.
Jimmy too high.
I think the
Jimmy
top,
too
I think
high.
the top 7 is okay. I think the top 7 is okay.
So where y'all think Jimmy should legitimately be placed?
Behind Devin Booker.
I say after Lillard.
Behind Spider.
Behind Devin Booker.
Behind Kyrie.
Behind Kyrie. Facts. I'm taking Kyrie over Jimmy Butler. Facts.
I'm taking SGA behind SGA.
Is invalid.
I'm taking SGA over Jimmy Butler.
Hey, Ron, let everybody
I'm
get
gonna
one
hold
change
you.
pick. Let everybody get one pick. They move somebody.
Okay. That's fair.
I go last.
I vote for Julius Randle to not be in the top 50 when there's 51 names.
I second that.
Come on, bro.
So
Be realistic, bro.
Let's
So wait, so both of y'all got the same pick.
Be realistic.
We have 51 names on the top 50. I'm just trying to
Yeah, move Jalen Green.
Yo, fellas. Unfortunately, we have to wrap things up. There is a show. It's a show that comes on deck.
No way.
Hey, what we're gonna do is we will possibly make some changes. We'll present this list at the beginning of next show. We'll see how everybody else feels about it, and we'll go from there. But I do appreciate everybody that came up here.
Thanks.
Made this list as fluent as possible without fluent, and we'll get back to it.
Go New York, go New York, go.
No.
That was a perfect way to end this list.
I thought that was just an open gym.
Could have put De'Aaron in tier 1.
I'm just joking, man.
This is the list. Hey, we'll catch y'all the same time.
Subscribe and like the video.